Welcome back, everybody.
Yo.
Miseducated Podcast, episode 6.
Yeah.
What's good? 5 men, 5 different cities. The revolution will be podcasted. What is happening, y'all?
Nothing much.
Let's go.
Ain't shit.
Good, my nigga.
Man.
What's good?
Goddamn. Got the goddamn Duce in his hand. Jimmy
pulling up.
Jimmy getting ready early on in the episode, so you already know what's to come.
Shout out to our sponsors, Simply Lemonade.
Hey, shout
There
out.
you go.
Whoops.
Simply is the best, I tell you.
Yes.
And Simply is owned by Coca-Cola, so shout out Coca-Cola.
That shit don't last one day in my house.
What? One day?
Simply be gone.
3 hours.
Oh, yeah, you're right. My
Be
bad.
risking diabetes.
Hey, bro, I must
I
admit, when I get juice at the crib, I be like, I go back to the refrigerator, be like, man, why am I so thirsty?
Yep.
And then, you know, my conscience is like, drink water, but I be like, but it's so good.
That's
Y'all
true.
ask anybody that know me, I get the little Minute Maid juices where it got the little pull tab.
Oh.
And I don't pull it all the way off. I just crack it, pour my juice, so when somebody go in the fridge, they think it's unopened.
I do that.
I tell you,
Well, I used to do that.
Overprotective over my juice. I'm a juice connoisseur.
Yeah, but the juice be like halfway done, but you still got the lid on it.
Come on, man.
Sicko.
I drink right out the juice bottle, so.
Have y'all ever had the blueberry lemonade?
Yeah.
Boy, you think I'm an amateur?
Come on, brother.
You mix that with any cognac or whiskey, you have yourself a night.
I have a quick question for y'all.
Yeah.
Why the fuck is this MD green?
You might have to ask Dave that.
I made some Duce.
So
But you want
for the listeners out there, we have a bottle of MD 2020 here, the blue version.
But it's green.
But this shit is green. Apparently, a genius on here decided to throw in some Duce with that. So we have a bottle of MD 2020 and
y'all
Duce.
know what this look like? Slum water. This look like slums water.
It's a cup of
my
Florida
God.
water.
Oh,
Whoa.
This is definitely what
Come
what
on,
niggas
man.
in Florida be drinking more.
you know,
That's
hey, you
that's
know,
the
Flint water.
hey, first, you know,
That's the Flint water.
hey,
nigga said
y'all
Flint
playing
water.
with y'all lives right now, cause you know, cats from Florida and Michigan is crazy.
Yo,
This
shout
is
out to
low-
niggas from Florida and Michigan. Come
Yeah,
on the
shout
show.
out to y'all
Hey, yo,
niggas.
low-key,
Come on to the
this
show.
might be what Michigan water looks
Jeez.
I think it is, bro. To keep it a whole
like. Yo,
hundred
this
with you.
is nuts.
I didn't say nothing about none of that
This
shit.
should look like the green.
Hey,
Oh,
Goblin.
look.
now this nigga.
Hey,
That is
shout
the
out.
green, they do like the Green Goblin.
Hey, shout out to all the Midwest kids, man.
What is it
Represent
called?
for the
What is it
Midwest
called, by the
kids.
I
way?
call it a Professor Hulk. Professor
Hulk.
Hulk. It's not an Incredible Hulk.
Cause he had the nigga rig it. Goddamn, that's what we call it. When the nigga ain't got all of the
nigga rig it.
fixings, you
Yeah.
gotta figure out
They
how
was
to
they
make
was
it. How to
because they was
niggify it.
they was drinking Incredible Hulks back in the day. So this here is a Professor Hulk.
There it
you know
is.
what
And
I mean?
Dave's here in his
It's the
Seattle
small one.
Supersonics jersey, ladies
The
and
Dead
gentlemen.
Left Shrimp had to represent. Shout out to my
Nigga in here with his goddamn shrimp jersey on.
Yo, shout out to my nigga.
Woo.
Shout out to my nigga. But speaking of shout out to my nigga, I want to shout out to my nigga Cori right now because we went to Dussepalooza over the
Dussepalooza.
weekend.
Oh, shit.
Was in there.
Talk
Shout out
about it.
Duce.
Talk about a fucking movie.
How was the experience?
It was nuts.
Bruh,
It was hella
fucking
people
fire.
in
That's
there.
actually why the Mad Dog's mixed with a Duce right now.
true.
Yeah,
I mixed
that's
it.
the remainder from the
Yeah,
weekend.
so I mixed it when I was at Corey's crib planning the pregame on my way there, and I ended up not drinking it all. So I was like, all right, fuck it. You know what I mean? I'm gonna just leave it in the
Might as
whip.
well recycle it.
Yeah, left it in the whip with my.
We already
Recycle
know.
liquor.
We already know you like to recycle.
Recycle.
We already know how you feel
Reuse
about
and recycle,
recycling.
right?
You either recycle condoms or you
No.
recycle liquor. It's just the way you go. It's the way you do it.
But
In the Rouse bags.
And the Rouse.
And the Rouse bags.
And the Rouse
sir,
bags.
Rouse bags.
I got Trader Joe's bags too, ladies and gentlemen. I don't only shop at Ralph, so you know we got the.
Hey Corey, why you
Oh, you
moving
shop?
so stiff, bro?
You shop with
Yeah,
those
with you.
bags?
Yeah, bro, you are moving mad stiff, son.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's good? What's good?
Oh, my neck is killing me, bro. Been giving too much neck lately.
Whoa.
my God,
Too much neck.
Hold on,
Ladies
G.
and gents.
You gotta
Ladies.
clarify.
Can you?
Like,
Can you?
Ladies.
Bro.
you're not hitting no
me
blunt
tell
on
you,
rolling
hold on,
bro,
tonight.
hold
we not even 5 minutes into the
Big
joint.
time.
Yo, ladies. My neck is killing me because I've been giving way too much neck lately. And that, you know, when niggas be like, neck, that's literally what's going on. My neck is stiff as fuck.
So you just been eating ass for?
Oh, boy. You know, just working my way downtown, walking fast.
Why he sound like he just did a 9 to 5?
He sounded stressed out, like his manager had to talk with him or something.
Yeah,
like,
bro.
hey man,
Quick touch base.
he got written up.
Woo!
Come on.
Because you out there fucking up. You out there got them legs wide on open. You got
Wide
your
open
little
spaces.
Yeah, you out there on your knees like you 3 years old,
Yo,
tearing that shit up. What you need to do is just lay right on down and have a sit that jump right on that mouth.
The mouth mafia.
Nowhere.
Call it the mouth mafia over here. That's what
All
we are.
right.
Mouth
Y'all
mafia.
niggas.
Hey, bro, I must.
A Texas man was found dead today after
You are
suffocated by the cooch.
man.
Yo, this guy, he definitely doing a handstand while eating ass.
Yo,
He
my
definitely-
What
No,
kind of
nigga, I
image is
went-
that?
No, for real.
A handstand? So like, is she like sitting down? Is she like
She
squatting?
she bent over. And he is on his hands with his legs up in the air.
Yo, I
eating
was-
ass. That's what he
Oh,
did.
my
Are you
God.
calling him a gymnast?
Yes.
Thank you. That's actually a good compliment. I had to put some goddamn icy hot on the other day.
This
You ever run into any dingleberries while you in that joint?
No dingleberries over here.
Damn, like, damn, baby, you can drop some raisinets.
Oh no.
Turn on cam, grab your wet wipes.
No, yeah, I keep them in my pocket, so you know it's easy just to pull them out my pocket.
Yo, wait, hold on,
This
wait.
episode is also sponsored by Cottonelle.
And
Yeah.
wet wipes, goddamn. So
Flushable white.
So while in your encounters, in endeavoring within the anuses,
yeah, working my way downtown.
not say it like that. Don't sing that
walking
song.
fast.
so
Faces
have
past
you
and I'm
ever?
homebound.
So right before you entered the ass with your mouth, have
Hey.
you ever had to wipe it down?
No, ain't no wipe me down.
Okay.
Ain't no need to wipe me down. Ain't no,
You just go right in.
no, because they know what to do. They know to be clean.
Okay.
It's.
I'm just
you know,
checking. I
it's
thought,
Do you
I
tell
just thought
them
you was
they just
nasty
know
enough
that?
to
this is
continue.
etiquette.
You just happen to pick a shorty that like knows to be
This
clean.
is etiquette. Before they come over, they already know what needs to be clean.
Oh my god.
You know what I mean? This is proper etiquette. Their legs ain't gotta really be clean. I ain't really worried about
They
that.
don't gotta wash their legs in the shower.
They ain't gotta wash.
Whoa.
They ain't worried about washing their
Hold the
legs.
fuck on. Y'all just gonna sit here and just let him. You looking at me? You just gonna let him say some shit like that? Y'all
I mean, it's kind of
Hold
crazy.
on, let me. I just want
Berkey
complete silence
boys,
when I say this.
Put your leg down.
I want
Could you put your
complete,
leg down?
I want complete silence when I say this. Is you nuts?
Yo, for the listeners out there, every episode we've shot, Cori comes with less and less clothes on. I don't know what is happening.
It is a
This-
problem.
No, hold
It's
on.
actually getting scary.
Put your
No, let me
arm,
tell
put your
you
hand
this.
down.
Let me
I'm
tell you
afraid of what he
niggas
wears
something.
next episode.
Let me tell you niggas something. Today I got on the Purple Rain goddamn
Sleeveless.
tank
Because of
top.
course.
This is like a drive-through
Absolutely.
coverage.
Respect. Michael
Because,
Jackson
hey,
died today. You gonna wear that Purple Rain
All
shirt?
right, hold on.
Jackson.
Okay.
R.I.P. to Michael
Greatest artist of all
Jackson.
time.
10 years. But today is also the 35th year anniversary of what? Purple Rain.
Oh
I didn't know
my
that.
god.
So
I
Prince
think
killed
some-
Michael Jackson?
Oh,
Fake?
that's fake news right there.
No, I'm saying fake, like kinda.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Bro, I knew a nigga that got mad when somebody talked
Conspiracy.
about Michael Jackson today. Like, is there such thing?
Well, you know, they was at his memorial in the Hollywood Hills. Actually, every year they do like an event there, and they like celebrate him, and people come from all over the country
That's
just to
crazy.
go to his
That shit is creepy.
just to go to his
I
where
think
he's
it's
resting.
I think it's
So why the
creepy
hell
to
we
go
ain't
to
put
a
on our
memorial.
leather jackets and carry our black
should've
asses up
taken
to
our-
the hill?
hey,
As hot as this stew be.
Could have found some
every
scattered butt in that goddamn
Hey,
cemetery.
yeah, I was been up in that bitch like it's close to midnight and something evil's lurking at the door. And don't scream, hey,
terror takes you out before you make it.
hey.
Hold on,
alright.
now, hold on, whoa,
Yo, Dave, you gotta get in on this, man.
Bro,
Act like y'all don't know fucking
Whoa,
Thriller.
hold on. You niggas, hold on, goddamn! This is the 35th anniversary of Purple Rain too.
Dun, dun, dun.
These niggas on some Michael Jackson. Hey, R.I.P. to MJ, but also shout out to Prince and the Revolution.
No,
35
we're gonna
years
dedicate
later.
this just to Michael
Michael
Jackson.
Jackson.
You gotta let him just
Bro,
chill one
you've
day.
Since
been
we
talking
singing
about
songs
Prince
off
every episode.
Yeah, since we talking about
No, hold on,
the
pause.
Thriller
It's
album.
also the 23rd year anniversary of what? Reasonable Doubt, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay.
Hey,
Hey, a lot has happened on this day.
Black history. This is
So
this is Black
Jay-Z and
Music Month.
Prince, who were kinda in cahoots, they killed Mike?
Ho-ho. That's a hot take that I'm not ready.
that what's
I'm not
happening
ready-
here?
Why would
I'm not
silly
ready
for
to be
this
on that
one
one.
be?
All right, we're gonna settle this. We're gonna settle this once and for all. And for you listeners that really just love Michael Jackson, y'all just gonna have to suck it the fuck up. No pun intended. Was Michael Jackson a gay man?
No.
nah, bro. I don't think so.
No.
I don't think
Okay,
so. I think
that was
Mike
a
got
little.
bitches.
That was a little reach. Did he fondle little boys' Peter Weeders?
Nah.
No, I don't think so.
I don't believe so.
I just think he liked the
Company of
the company of children.
Because he was a kid. Because he was a kid at heart, right?
Yeah,
he was a kid at heart.
Right.
he had
Okay.
his childhood taken away from him.
Yeah.
He turned into
pretty much.
Because
That's what I think it was.
that
That's
shit
what I think
that
it was.
came out
Leaving
with
Neverland.
Oprah interviewing those guys.
Oh, we
that
talked about
shit.
Oprah Winfrey at
Didn't
the
it
end.
end up being a scam? Like they were.
It
all
was.
there?
It
Yo,
kinda- yeah, it was.
that was a bad look on Oprah. That's why she said, "Yo, get them Central Park 5 niggas on the phone now.
Yeah,
I gotta get my career back."
She knew it.
That's what Oprah sounded like.
Yeah, that's exactly what behind closed
By the
doors when the
way,
wig is
sound like
off.
a
By the way,
1920s news
I do
person.
have to ask this.
You think? What, do
Is
you
she
think
still-
Oprah got braids under the wig?
Whoa.
She got them Sealies, whatever that shit was. That's what she got.
She got that low fro.
She could probably,
you had a low fro?
she could probably fuck up some grits though. Like she
Nah,
probably
what's-
really
hey,
know how to cook.
What you call them joints? The puffs that you just be
Oh,
having
them
rubber
the plaits.
bands.
Them plaits.
Oh,
Oh,
shit!
She looked like she was an extra on South Central. Be a minute in South Central.
Oh my god.
Puffs under them joints, son.
She got
Yeah.
that fucking Cheeto puffs.
So a lot of history going on today, you know, ladies and gentlemen. So,
But hold
yeah.
on. Before we get into that,
You gotta talk about
Dussepalooza.
Duce.
Yeah,
Yeah,
niggas
Duce,
went
Duce.
all the way off track on
How
that.
did
faded did you get?
Yeah,
Man,
on
we
that,
got
fellas.
well, I got fucked up. Corey was a designated driver, so Corey didn't drink too much.
That's true. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, I'm a responsible
Yeah, when he's not on this fucking podcast, this nigga about responsible
Whoa!
as fuck. But nah, it was nuts. You know, niggas.
It was a lot of niggas.
It was so many niggas there, bro. It wasn't
niggas
even
there.
funny.
This was your first one, right?
This is my first ever Dussepalooza.
Was that fun?
It was fun. It was still fun.
It's just fun, man.
Yo, shout out to Kev's boy Jai.
Yeah, shout out,
Shout
for
out
that.
to my nigga.
Shout out my boy Josh.
Yo.
Shout out Ja
Yeah, that's my nigga, because one, he let us cut in line.
That
You know
part.
what I mean? So we
Wait,
would
that's
have
the
been
dude
waiting.
he worked at round 2, right? Or used to work at round 2? Is that you told
No,
me?
no, that's my homie from VA /
Okay.
Philly /
Yeah,
that's my
bro.
brother. Like,
Shout out to him.
And
Day
he also
one,
lived in
A1.
Harlem. Don't forget about that. Jai
Yeah,
let us
also
know.
Harlem.
Shout out to my nigga Jai. Jai gave a better
Jesus.
speech than Obama ever could.
At
He sat,
Dussepalooza, faded,
he
nigga.
sat there and gave us, told me and Corey his whole life story. He told me
part.
and Corey Kev's whole life story.
He did that.
He told us
Damn.
everything this nigga was doing, like just currently, bro.
He said he
I
fucked some niggas up over us too, all over all of us. He
Bro,
said, I feel like I
that
know
nigga was
all
like-
y'all niggas on the
Bro,
podcast.
he was like, yo,
so-
listen, bro, y'all niggas is fam. Like, I fucked with Kevin since, like, y'all, they was, like, little kids or whatever.
Oh, that nigga
So
said
he was like,
Kevin.
as far as I'm concerned, y'all
He called
niggas is,
you
like, family to
Kevin.
me. If y'all
Kevin.
niggas need me to kill somebody, I got you.
Whoa.
Oh, he had that dark liquor in him.
Yeah,
He
he
gave
did.
him
Bro,
energy.
niggas was sitting there. I was like, yo,
Wait, so
cool,
is
bro.
he licensed? Kevin, can you reach out to your mans?
Is he licensed to carry a firearm?
No, but he'll slide.
No, that nigga will slide, bro. I
Bet.
believe
So what's his name again?
Gyrus.
What is it?
Gyrus.
Jairus. You are the security guard to the Miseducated podcast.
That part.
So.
Yeah, hey, and
Chill.
come on the
Shout out
show,
to
Yo,
Jai.
what?
Come on the show,
Listen,
bro. You my
listen,
nigga.
yo, my G. You are not being paid.
No.
So-
yeah, niggas, we do not have the funds.
Yeah,
for
so
that.
you could
But-
reach, so you could talk to
But niggas
HR
got
about
liquor.
that.
There's Duce and Crowd Rule.
We
Yeah.
got liquor
Yeah,
for
we
you.
got
so
more
So you
liquor
could
than
drink as
you
much.
could imagine.
You could drink as much as you want, but you will not be compensated monetary.
We
But-
don't want our security
Hold
guard
on.
getting faded though.
No.
He's, I mean, yo.
No, I think we might.
No.
want to.
We actually might need him faded because
Because, that nigga, I don't know what kind of energy that nigga had sober, but
we
faded?
might need this nigga faded.
Faded, that nigga was ready
Faded.
to murder somebody behind this podcast, bro. that nigga was in Dussepalooza, like, yo, my nigga, like, y'all.
I'm
yo,
ready
I
to
don't give
slide a
flying
nigga.
fuck,
I
bro.
will say, hey, we ain't made it till somebody get the Miseducated podcast tatted on.
Wait, do any of us have that?
Nah.
I don't have any.
I don't
You have
that.
some?
Yeah, I got 3.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna get some. I ain't got
Find
none.
out
I'm gonna
something
get
new
a few.
about Dennis every day.
What about you?
None.
None?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna pull up one day with just my whole left arm tatted.
There you go.
Like,
But
see
you
me-
know what though? Tats is kind of going out of.
Nah,
Nah, I think it's more
Niggas are
popular now
fucking
than
it up.
it
I was
was.
doing
Really?
that. My whole thing is that Michael Jordan didn't have any and Jay-Z didn't have any. So that's
Grow
why.
up.
That's why. But this was back in the day. This was back in the day. Of course, Jay-Z
Jay had a
has.
tat.
Jay
No,
has a
he
tat.
only has the
Yeah,
wedding
that's the
band.
only one he got.
He only has a wedding band joint with
Shout out
Beyonce.
Jigga, no tats.
Oh, he
but
got the 4 tatted
he
on
wore
him,
the
right?
Billy.
You got the number 4 on it?
I don't know, but we've seen how good and how bad tattoos can easily come and get out of hand. Drake, but
Bro, when I was in middle school,
Drake got a lot of
high
Drake
school.
got some doodles on him. Goddamn.
yeah, he was
His-
bored
his-
history class on
his
his
out
arm.
of, out of place. But in high school, freshman year, nobody was really like. Nah, cats was getting tatted maybe middle school, man.
That
I had
sound
a
about right.
homie.
The
I'm not
hell?
even gonna
I
say
know some
that.
niggas
I
getting
had homies
tatted
that
in
got
elementary
tatted
school
in
in
middle
fifth
Yeah,
grade.
Whoa,
You nuts? You had to be 18.
Was
Bullshit.
Nah,
was
'cause they
y'all
had-
the war zone?
I know.
Nah, 'cause, like,
when I was
in
in
the
fifth
hood-
grade, I know a few niggas who had tattoos. Y'all
Yeah, because in the
niggas-
hood.
Hold on. In
My
Texas,
man, my man.
they was definitely doing it in their
My man.
grandma.
I was
You
just
know,
gonna say.
bro, no, no,
Hold on.
Their grandma probably was
I
doing
went
the
to leave New
tattoos.
Orleans What up, Woody?
Are you sure them niggas wasn't getting branded?
No, I saw some.
You tell anybody about this, I'm gonna beat your ass. Hey, nigga, I got a tattoo.
Yo, I think it was 8th grade. I had a homie that got the Mr. Planners guy tatted on his arm and it said, "Get off my nuts."
Oh,
wow.
Listen, he's a legend.
Yo, Dennis is man's.
He's a
You
legend.
a bozo.
But come on the podcast.
But come on the pod.
And show us that shit so we can laugh at it.
Oh, yo, I got a question though. How hood is a shorty?
Come on.
And she got
Yep, say
Thigh
it.
tat.
Disney characters tatted on it.
Very.
Oh my god.
Very.
I know
She's, not only is she hood, she's actually genuinely crazy. Like she needs to go. She needs therapy. And look.
She got 87. Like that
That's
shit.
what I'm
I was just
saying.
gonna say she
Yeah,
got
That's what I'm
87.
saying, bro.
That's easy.
That's what I'm saying,
87.
bro.
87 works though. You know?
It
is
does.
87?
No, dude.
87
It does.
Nah,
But I'm saying she a little crazy. It's like it could probably be 91. It's just everything you got to deal with.
Look,
Bring it down to
87.
87.
Okay,
87,
you're right, yeah.
87 is gonna get you from Hollywood to Thousand Oaks. That's some decent.
It is, but listen. If you're
87
using
can get you
87
money.
It
to
also
get
depends on what Disney character she got.
no, it don't.
Ooh,
It doesn't.
yeah. No,
It
it
does
kind of
not.
does. Wait.
Fucking
No, it doesn't. She could have fucking Mustafa, nigga, tatted
But,
on
okay,
her arm,
would you trust
nigga.
a
I don't
shorty
trust
with
it.
a Minnie Mouse tattoo?
Yes, I
No.
trust her with my life.
Or Ariel.
I don't trust either bitch, bro. Because either bitch, bro. Both
if she got a
bitches are
Minnie Mouse
crazy.
tattoo, I think she might be like 15 and she disguising it.
No, look.
Fuck
She's
that.
not. She's either 15 and disguising it, or she got that tattoo at 15 from some nigga in her garage, and she was in love with that nigga, and that nigga's no longer
yeah,
fucking with her.
And they
So
used-
she's
used it.
psychotic.
And they had to
if she
use
has
the-
if she has an arrow tattoo, that means growing up she didn't have any kind of cable, so her parents used to just
Dang.
play that fucking
And they
Little
took the-
Mermaid
The
VHS.
cassette, they had just been
The Little
Under the
Mermaid-
sea. Under the sea.
I'm gonna tell you too, because I'm sure they
Bitch, I'm coming over and fucking the shit out of you. Under the sea.
Whoa.
At 15?
Whoa.
Can we finish you said
Nah, bro. You gotta stall me out.
No,
I
we gotta
know.
get back to
We talk about
Palooza.
we talk.
No,
you
we just
said
talking
something
about
15.
random hoes.
Fam, we
Corey about to
cannot
get
go
his
there.
child.
I'm ready to shut the
No,
fuck
no, no.
up. That's what I'm ready to
No,
do.
let me.
And we're
because
headed
he
back
said
to
when we were-
Dussepalooza.
I ain't want to talk about this shit no way.
Hold the hell on.
Bro.
Hold on. No.
That went left real quick.
No. Well, what
Too
I'm
quick.
saying is,
We don't want to
'cause-
know.
No, because Dave has said if she got a Minnie Mouse tattoo, then she was 15.
So Dave is the end all be all because he said it. She gotta be 15.
I was just going off.
He's
that,
going to
so
court.
That nigga's not gonna keep putting me in court.
Doom, doom,
That
doom.
nigga's gonna keep putting me in court. I don't know this. I don't know this music. Oh, Law and Order. Fuck that.
What is this, Judge Mathis?
No, that's Law and Order. nigga.
Law and Order, bro.
You ain't never been
Mathis.
asleep like a bitch and you just heard that sound and woke up, needed a glass
I've
of
never
water.
watched Law and Order in my life.
Are you nuts?
I never
But
watched.
Bro,
it.
all you can catch like at Matt early in the morning is Law and Order and George Lopez.
Bro, George Lopez's wife was bad as a
She was
bitch.
fine,
I used to
motherfucker.
want to fuck the shit out of George Lopez's wife.
God,
And I don't
she
give a
was
fuck
fine.
what y'all say.
What would we say?
What would we
besides
say?
we agree?
You better agree because you know what else? I ain't gonna say that.
But yo,
y'all know where I was going.
Back to Dussepalooza. I want to tell
Continue
you before I
with
forget. I want to tell you
yeah,
before I
what
forget.
was Dussepalooza?
The reason I wanted to shout out your boy so much is because he smoked us out. He gave us two backwards, bro.
Of the marathon OG, real
bro,
nigga.
that nigga rolled some gasolina. That nigga had us fucked up, bro. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
So while we had Dusse, right? Like I said, it was hella niggas. One of the very few groups of women in there, one of the chicks walked up to me and started dancing with me.
Oh, I remember that.
Oh, okay.
Bro, this nigga kept saying, don't tell it. Nah, bro, listen. Chick comes up, she's dancing with me, and I'm like, yo. And she, either I was too lit to like catch a rhythm or she couldn't
was.
dance at all. You know what I mean? Either way, though, I was like, this ain't really it. But I hear niggas behind me talking about some, yo, bro, like you dancing with Shorty, like you gotta slide, bro. You gotta like get that number, something, bro. Like that's some
She
one
had
type
no
shit.
ass,
That's
so I
some one
paid
type
attention
shit,
the whole
right?
time. I'm like,
Bruh.
I would need that ass.
Yeah, bro. So I'm like, all right, you know what? Maybe this is it. Maybe I'll try. You know what I mean? So I walk up and I'm like, oh, you know what I mean? What's your name, Shorty, or whatever. Like, she kind of look at me crazy.
Can we guess her
She
name?
had a finger wave too.
Bro, her name started with like an ass, bro. She did have a finger wave.
She had a
bro.
finger wave.
She had, bro, her hair was crazy.
I was faded,
bro.
but I remember the
Bro,
finger
nah,
wave and the lack
she
of
looked
ass.
nuts, bro. I mean, I didn't look too much better, bro,
finger
but she
wave and
looked
lack
nuts,
of
bro.
ass.
I remember both of those clearly.
Bro,
I
she
remember.
looked nuts, bro.
She did look nuts.
She was wearing the Daisy Dukes.
Right.
So she had the finger waves and had the.
She had on some Daisy Dukes, bedazzled. I could have swore I saw some jewels falling out that ass, but not out the ass, from off the shorts.
She had jewels coming out her ass.
Man, whatever this nigga talking about, she actually tried to dance with him, but she ain't had that much rhythm. She was trying to dance to some shit that you actually had to have rhythm to.
Wait, so she was dancing and she had
Well,
headphones
y'all
on
had
in the
fun,
body?
You said what?
Hold on, what?
y'all had fun at Dussepalooza.
No, see, here's the thing. I know there was two things. It was a chick in Dussepalooza with a poodle.
Oh no.
Swear to God.
Yeah.
I swear to God, I saw a
was.
chick in there with a dog. So I wasn't wilding.
Was it her like
She had a dog on her arm. And after that, this nigga Dave, myself, Dave, and Jai were standing, and I thought it was $100 bill on fucking.
Oh, that was hilarious.
I was hot.
Bro, tell the story. Nah, because I was stepping on it.
Yeah.
Bro, I was stepping on it, and I was low-key sick. This nigga thought he found $100 bill on
When
the
Jai
floor.
was in my ear, actually,
What?
I'm like, hold on, nigga, you're talking? Hold on. I see a $100 bill on the ground. I picked it up, slid it in my pocket. I should have known then the consistency of the $100 bill just didn't
Bruh.
feel right. And I opened this bitch up. I'm like, yeah, nigga, I'm about to go deposit this shit after this. Man, it was shout out Megan Thee Stallion for where because
Bro,
you
she
must
must have
have
performed
been there
in
the
that
night
bitch, bro.
before.
Bro,
Because
I
the $100
seen
bills
them
had
joints.
Megan Thee Stallion all over.
Oh
I kept
my
it anyways.
God.
I seen them joints too
pissed.
when
I kept it.
Me and my wife went to the.
I was gonna still try to deposit it too, but I didn't want to go to jail.
Smart.
Yeah, that would have been
Smart
crazy.
move. You would've been
I-
nice.
Bro, I fell for it.
No.
I fell for it too when I went to the Summer Walker, her and Mary J. Blige joint.
Y'all had fun. I
Y'all
saw
had
that.
fun.
Bro, that was
Yeah,
dope.
yeah, yeah, that
Tell
was
us about
Summer Walker is lit, and it's
she's
almost
dope.
to the point where it's a gift and a curse because I'm glad she's out and in the mainstream.
Yeah.
But like, it's almost like I almost wish she didn't do that collab with Drake. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I was on Summer Walker like
I still
like
haven't even
months
heard
ago.
the collab with Drake. I don't even
I haven't
know
listened to it.
sounds like.
What?
I haven't listened to
My
it.
bad.
Yeah,
You
she
haven't
does.
smacked cheeks to Summer yet? In the summer?
I
Summer
guess I
just
need
started the
to
other
figure
day.
this out.
Exactly.
Summer started like 3 days ago. G.
Yesterday.
Are you nuts?
this nigga on it quick.
No, I
Was it
started those
yesterday?
Friday.
Friday?
Past
So
Friday.
jerking
yeah.
off in the summer to summer.
Sheesh.
You ain't flush a Jimmy hat down the toilet with Summer Walker in the background. You not living life.
Jimmy hats.
That sounds like you live a life on the edge.
Yeah.
At least
On the edge of the project.
At least I got one on, fellas.
You say you got a Jimmy hat on right now?
Yo, come on.
Hold on, listen. Hold on.
Why
Let me
do we
explain
let
myself.
on the show?
Let me explain myself.
You're going to fucking court and we're sick of your antics. All right, I've had enough.
What is it
Listen.
in New York City?
I know
their
there's
crimes
been,
are especially
I know
heinous.
for a fact some of you niggas on here. I'm not the only scoundrel sleazy nigga that's been on this damn show.
Come on.
I know that you've been hitting a chick. You had a condom on and you stopped, and you just left the condom on for a little while, just in case y'all did it again.
For what?
What?
What is this
Are
gonna
you
do with-
nuts?
What?
I'm gonna let you know something right now. For y'all little listeners, if you got kids, anything, put them niggas to bed because I'm talking. If I'm smashing a chick and I got a condom on, because we do promote safe sex out there, everybody.
Not I.
There it is.
Well-
Look, you don't have to wear a
Safe
condom
sex
if
is
you're
the
with the
best
person
sex.
that you're gonna
Always
be with
wear
for the rest of your
latex.
life. If you with the chick you're gonna be with for the rest of your life, or your partner or whomever, you ain't gotta wear no condoms, man. For what?
Right.
Thank you. Condoms are only if you're having casual sex. And even still, that's still a little like,
Whoa, it's a little what, huh?
Whoa, this is Cori, ladies and gentlemen. Cori to the stage. Cori, ladies and gentlemen.
Listen, y'all niggas, y'all gonna let.
You ain't never been smashing. Listen, if I'm smashing a chick and I got a condom on, right? The only way I'm taking that condom off, right, is after
If it's a Durex.
is after fucking Kevin Ferguson III is already out into the world, and that little nigga's going down the toilet. So all I'm telling y'all is that ain't nobody. You gonna fuck a bitch and then pause, but you gonna fuck a bitch, not come, and then just let's pick
No,
out
I'm
a
just
Netflix
thinking,
show.
like, you know,
You
Then
start
I'm gonna
watching
fuck her
movies and
again
shit, like-
with the same raggedy ass condom on.
That's what I'm saying.
You
Like,
start watching
that's
Judge
a-
Judy. Like,
That's a
you're
surefire way for that motherfucker to rip.
no,
I
listen,
aim
I don't
to
know about
shoot.
that.
No, hold on.
Yeah, I don't know if y'all took health.
Not pulling my gun out unless I'm shooting.
He got his head backward too, like dude that shot Ricky.
We got quick draw.
Come here, bitch.
Yeah, we got quick draw McGraw.
Yeah, exactly how she fall on the bed. He got his ass.
Wait, Shorty fell on the bed like Ricky fell on the
Yeah, she sure did.
back alley. Shorty
Hell
just
yeah.
collapsed.
I be stroking.
I was only saying, like, I mean, I guess I'm the only. I don't know. Y'all niggas be.
I ain't gonna act like I ain't never slip up, you know what I'm saying? And rawed a couple of joints. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all heard of Monday Night Raw.
Monday Night Raw.
Did you just hear how he said, you know, man? Like you sound guilty, bro.
Little Monday Night Raw.
Like you want niggas.
You ain't never heard of Saturday Night Raw though, have you? Yeah.
Saturday Night Raw. That is
Stone Cold Heavy Boy.
After Hours Club.
Yeah, that is
Come on
After
now.
Hours Club in Los Angeles
2 to
every
8 a.m.
Saturday. Yes,
Berkey
sir.
Boys.
Like playing Tetris. You gotta pull that joint out quick. Wop.
Y'all sound like two old men.
Sound like we have to
Yeah,
do
you know
that right now, bro.
Yo, you know what they remind me of?
Oh,
You know
shit.
the movie Life?
Yes.
Fucking Martin Lawrence and Eddie Murphy. That's what they remind me of. These two.
Them niggas probably didn't have
Or
problems then
they
either.
also remind me of the two old men arguing and do the right thing. My name's Sweet Dick Willie.
You know what?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Man, look, I was just
Man, I
y'all
ain't ashamed.
listeners out there. I was just
Bust
trying to
all
clear
in
my
the
name.
joint. You just gotta pull out a little bit so it don't reach the back.
There it is.
Wait, you out here cream pieing? You out here leaving cream
That's
pies?
it.
Hey, bruh.
Ask
This is
her
nuts.
and then make her get up real quick. Shit, you had somebody knock on my door? Hold on, get up real quick.
So it'll fall out.
What's
So to
the
spill
next
out.
topic, man?
Bruh,
Jimmy,
I
what's
was
next, bro?
Do
I was gonna say,
Dussepalooza.
I
speaking
told
of
y'all
fallout,
motherfuckers that y'all
Wait,
shouldn't
so-
have gave me this Duce tonight. I'm faded.
So
of being
are we
fake.
on? Are we still on Dussepalooza?
No, we can move on from that, but I was gonna
I
say.
think Corey wanted to handle his business.
Oh
on it.
yeah.
Oh yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen out there, when you're listening, today is the day we're shooting. Is going to be the last month of Black Music Month, and we shouted out some black legends earlier. R.I.P. to the King of Pop, Michael Jackson. Today is the 23rd anniversary of Reasonable Doubt, 35th anniversary of Purple Rain. But I also got a little gift for one of the guys here again. Last week I did it with Daytona, and my good man Jimmy won last week. Today I got a new album I want to give away, a new vinyl, a new classic vinyl, ladies and gentlemen. And this one is Doggy Style. This is one for the real LA niggas.
One of my favorites.
This is one for the real
And then
LA
that
niggas
album's
out
good too.
there. Yeah.
I can't stand these.
That is
Hey,
it. If you're not doggy styling, you're just not doing it right. It's okay. It's
Kevy
okay.
Boys went 3 times platinum.
That's 10 times.
Wildin'.
Going diamond. We going diamond, goddamn.
Yitty.
So, with that being said, I got a few trivia questions for one of these Negroes out here.
Come on.
What you
Let's
got?
see what I got, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm hoping that these niggas are prepared. If not, I know that the questions that I
Wait,
got.
hold on a second.
What's
Before you continue, because we want to make it fair for everybody. So
True.
So David's here. I don't know what he doing, but he looked like he over there hitting the bong. He walked out on the session
Walked out
to
on the
smoke
whole
some
session.
weed. This nigga's
That's
a
the
crackhead.
Only LA nigga in
Come
this
on,
joint
man.
will leave his niggas for some smoke.
Come on, bro.
Free smoke, free smoke.
Free smoke, free smoke.
Dave will leave us to go
free
smoke
smoke.
with a homeless guy. So.
Absolutely. If a homeless dude had a blunt in his hand, Dave will go sit
You
in
know
his
what?
bed.
Hey,
and
bro,
go,
what type of weed is that?
What you got in there, bro?
Smoking weed and having sex at the same time. Trying to tell y'all that's some.
Fire!
Sit your ass down.
Done
man.
that?
Sit your ass down.
Oh, look who's back in the goddamn chat.
Okay, Corey, continue.
So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, before I was really interrupted by
Inglewood
Mr.
Dave.
Inglewood Dave.
All right, before we even continue, you about to give away a Snoop Dogg vinyl.
Yes.
LP.
We can't be smoking while you give away the
On wax?
Snoop
No,
Dogg.
but just wanted to be fair. You walked out in the middle of him doing
My
it.
bad, bro. I'm back though.
On the
Why
next
we always talking about the
episode.
past when we could talk about the present?
So yeah,
Let's go.
ladies and gentlemen, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's see.
Sound like me when I was arguing with my ex.
I'm just saying.
I got some questions that I want to ask. But you know,
Just like back then, it worked.
before I get into the questions, I got like 2 really interesting doggy style facts that I'm not sure everybody out there knows.
All right, talk
Did you-
to me.
Let's
Did
go.
you know that
knees
Doggy
gotta be
Style
spread.
is an unfinished album? Like it's not really finished.
What?
Yes, I did know that.
Real Snoop fan over there.
Hi, just because he said it, he ain't say no
probably
facts.
No, it
Well-
was actually unfinished. So before the
Yeah,
album
it
released,
was rushed. Yeah.
yeah, it was
Yeah,
rushed
because it
and
got
due to the
bootleg.
distributors, like basically Russian Dre, Russian Suge, Russian Snoop. Dr. Dre spent like 48, 72 hours straight
2 days. 2 days
Yeah,
straight.
It
2
jumped
days
from
straight.
48 to 72.
in the studio, just mixing, trying to put shit together.
Yeah.
So if you listen to the album, it even really kind of starts off just like on the opening of the album. Like the first track on the album isn't actually even the intro.
Nope. It's
So-
like an actual song.
It's an actual song. Then it goes into the G-Funk intro. And then, another good thing, shout out to Uncle Snoop out there, man. This was his mission back in 1993, y'all. This was a long time ago. Snoop's mission after the release of Doggy Style was to eliminate gang violence and bring peace in the city of Los Angeles.
Shout out to
That was
Wow.
his plan
Shout out to Uncle Snoop.
Shout out
with,
Snoop.
with
Snoop,
with
come on the
Doggy
show.
Style.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. But anywho, let's get back to it. So I'm gonna give these niggas some trivia questions. It's gonna be real quick, real easy, and then we're gonna move on. Doggy Style is credited to which rapper?
Snoop
Snoop
Dogg.
Dogg.
Dr. Dre.
No.
Snoop Doggy Dogg.
That's Dillinger.
There it
Easy
is.
E.
Wow, Snoop Doggy
Doggy
Dogg.
Dogg.
Snoop
That was his
Doggy
name.
Dogg.
Doggy Dogg.
Dogg.
Snoop Dogg.
He's
That's what he was
Doggy.
called. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's one. The rest of you niggas has got 0.
Huh?
Wait.
I got some easy ones on
No,
here so
no,
you
wait,
niggas can,
how many-
get your points off.
How many do you have to reach to win?
Just whoever got the most at the end. I don't shit. It don't really matter.
Okay.
Kind of like how we did it last week with
Yeah.
kind of how we did it last week with Daytona. You niggas had a tiebreaker at the end.
Alright.
Whoever got it close to right, they were the winners. These niggas over here showing videos and shit.
Nah.
But next question. I think this will be something pretty easy, pretty easy. Snoop was first introduced to the world on what album?
The Chronic.
Yeah, I think everybody
Chronic.
can get that one.
Yeah,
Chronic.
Chronic. Yeah.
Let's just try to warm you guys up a little bit. Snoop has been nominated for blank Grammys.
Pause.
Pause
Big
what?
pause.
Try to warm you guys up.
How many Grammys?
Yeah, bro. Pause.
What up, my bruv?
My God.
What's up, bro?
Let's go.
You don't got a lighter though, huh?
We need a lighter.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm scared of that, bro.
Nah, we do it cheap.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Snoop has been nominated for blank Grammys and has won a total of blank.
20.
3.
He's
He has-
been nominated for, I say 12 and has won 3.
He has
What's
been.
yours? What you got, Kevin?
Nominated for 8 and has won 4. Change my answer.
8, 4, 12, 3. What you got, Dave?
He has been nominated for. You said 20. All right, I'm gonna
on,
say
Inglewood.
30 Grammys and has won 10.
Okay. What you got, Dennis?
He has been nominated for 16 and has only won 5.
I'm gonna have to get this one to Dennis because he is the closest on this one.
Okay.
He's been nominated for 17,
Oh.
Oh.
All right.
but he's never won a Grammy.
Oh.
He's like Nas. He's one of the few that never won.
17.
Yeah, but he's better than Nas. Let's be
No.
honest.
Uh-oh.
No, he is.
No, he's
Let's
not.
compare Doggy Style to Illmatic.
That's
Illmatic-
that's
No, no,
fucking
no, no,
it.
no,
I'm
no.
leaving.
Hey,
I'm
let's-
fucking leaving.
Nuts?
And
you
then let's
fucking
compare-
nuts?
Let's compare Murder Was a Case to.
I'm with
Stillmatic.
Dave on that.
Are
'cause
you
Doggy-
nuts? Oh,
Let's compare both of their discographies. It's gonna get sad.
Wait, no,
No,
it's
it's
not.
not.
No.
Let's
Are you
compare
no,
that
no, hold
career.
on, hold on.
It's gonna get sad.
I had enough of this shit.
We settling this shit right now. Snoop Dogg's only and best album is Doggy Style. After that, you
Blue Carpentry was fire.
Rhythm and Gang
But,
Fuck
outta here.
but it don't have shit on fucking Stillmatic.
Bro,
Don't have shit
come
on
on.
Illmatic. It don't have
Listen.
shit on. It was written. So you have
Nas,
to sit
Nas
the fuck
has
down.
one good album every decade.
You're
No,
you
am I
like
tripping?
more than Snoop
somebody.
has.
Snoop has 2 good albums every decade.
No, he don't.
No.
At least.
What was the last good Snoop album? What was the last good Snoop
The
album?
gospel one.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yo,
One slap.
yo, I can agree with Dave on
You nuts?
on
With
Doggy
what?
Style being better than Illmatic.
You're tripping.
Doggy Style is probably one of the best debut albums that you'll ever get.
Easily.
Are
it's
you
not
nuts?
the
Illmatic.
very best.
It is
No,
not better
It's
than
way
not
that.
the very best. And look, you know
Way
what?
better
No,
than
no.
Illmatic.
Look,
Dogfather, the next,
no,
the
listen.
follow up, the Dogfather is better than Illmatic to me.
Bro, but listen.
It was written as better than Snoop Dogg's entire discography.
Listen. Here's
What
the
you
thing
got,
about Nas, bro.
Here it comes.
No, because listen. The craziest thing about Illmatic was that Illmatic was one of the first mainstream rap albums that didn't have a single producer producing for it. That's what makes Illmatic hard. Illmatic literally changed the game because after that it was like, all right, we can get different producers to build an entire sound, right? The reason why I always put Doggy Style over Illmatic is because Doggy Style had that cohesive sound. True. I fuck with Illmatic, but to me, Illmatic is like a fire-ass mixtape. Now, everything that followed that Nas dropped was cool.
Okay.
Was cool.
I'm following.
But it wasn't what Snoop dropped. I mean, look at where Snoop is right now. Look at where Nas is right now.
But here's the thing. Here's the thing.
You must not know what Nas does behind the scenes.
Nigga, fuck what Nas does behind the scenes.
That's it.
Nigga.
Switch seats. I'm not sitting next to this nigga no more.
Good.
Who the hell do you think you are? And to think I let you get one of my fucking burgers last night. You nuts? No, fuck that.
One, bro. That nigga let me have two, bro. That bitch is slap.
Oh, yo, Corey, continue. Wait, hold on, wait.
So I'm gonna give you the score. So Dennis is at 2. Dave is at 2. You niggas got 1 because you only ones you got right were the ones that I essentially gave you, which was the Chronic.
Bet. Okay.
It's all good. So 2-2-1-1.
Go ahead.
I think I kind of gave you this one, but we'll see if you guys even remember. Doggy Style was released how many years ago?
25.
In 1993.
It was released.
It came out in 1993, so it is 26 years old.
26.
No,
Jimmy
he's
got it
wrong.
right. No,
listen,
right.
no, here's why he's wrong.
Here it
Because it came
comes.
out in November 1993, so it's exactly 25 years old. It'll be 26 in November.
Man, you get the fuck out of here.
Close to the
You get the fuck out of here.
It's closer to
I said
26 than it
25.
is 25.
Oh, I hate y'all niggas. Whatever, bro. Get this nigga the album.
Yeah.
He won.
No, he's pissed.
Get it.
That's he better roll like ganja, boy.
That's a
Nigga, I was
tie.
about
You
to
still
get
up.
hot, nigga.
That's a tie. No,
It's tied.
because Dave is right, and Jimmy's also right too. So
No, he's not.
And I was definitely wrong. I said 23.
you were close. You were close. What'd you say, Kevin?
I'm just worried about fucking Nas. You don't give a fuck about that raggedy
Bro, I'm
ass.
not worried
All
about
right,
Nas.
so
Nas got bread, bro. He's
moving
straight.
right along for these niggas who can figure out what
Represent street money.
Hey, my brother, you will not call me a nigga. I
How
am
many
a black
times
man.
platinum is Doggy Style?
11.
Say what?
How many times platinum is Doggy Style?
7 in America, 4 world, 11 in total.
So what's the whole thing, Chief?
11.
What'd you say?
I'm going with 11.
Man, I'm going with 10.
What'd you say, Dave?
I'm going with 8.
Both of these niggas was right. It's 11. 7. Jimmy was spot on right.
7 in the
7 in the US.
in
You
the
should have told us
US.
what you was gonna be doing
11
trivia
total.
on before we did this shit, bro.
He
I
did.
Looked it up.
He did.
I feel. No, I'm saying he shouldn't have.
Oh.
I know, right?
No, I just know
Anyway,
this shit.
I haven't had any Duce tonight. Let me turn this bitch up.
Who was the
Hey,
EP?
bro, you want me to
Who
pour
was
you some of
the EP on Doggy Style?
Executive producer, Dr. Dre.
Suge Knight.
Suge Knight.
Oh. Okay,
Come on,
Dave.
Now. Yeah, Suge.
Englewood Dave.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, come on.
So Dave, you got 4.
No, he got 3.
I got 3.
No, cause y'all tied with that one. He already had 2.
Well, which one?
Whenever he said 25 and you said 26.
Oh, you gonna give that to him?
I give
Okay.
It's a tie, nigga.
Okay.
So I got 3.
You
Three,
got,
four,
you got
four?
3, 4, 4, 4, 3. Kev, you know, it's all
Kev,
good.
you could drink.
Yeah, I'm drinking.
Pour
I
up.
think
Matter of
that
fact,
Kev will win
I'm gonna
when
get
we
our
do
I'm gonna
Dumb
get our
Canada.
daily tough picks.
Let's
out.
see if niggas can get this one. What era was introduced during the height of
G-Funk.
Doggy Style?
G-Funk.
G-Funk.
G-Funk,
What did it derive from?
Funk.
Yeah.
bitches.
Come on.
Blues.
I want
P-Funk.
Jimmy.
Oh.
P-Funk. Yo, Jimmy is prepared.
I know
Y'all
you're
niggas
gonna
is
break
not.
me off of some of that P-Funk.
How many copies did Doggy Style sell in the first week?
806,000.
969,000.
806,000.
Oh shit! Wait.
What you
no.
got?
Jimmy's right.
8,700.
Jimmy, y'all trying to just give Jimmy this
No,
one.
eight
Nah,
870,000.
First
I'm
album to
tripping.
damn near go platinum.
Mhm.
Our
Yeah.
first rap album.
It was the most anticipated.
So Jimmy,
thing.
Jimmy just bought a
Jimmy's
record player, so he's going in for
bro,
it.
this
Nah, I haven't bought it yet.
This nigga is so
Yeah.
prepared. That nigga was talking about how much do Urban Outfitters hit for the
Hey
record.
man, I'm ready to cop a record player.
That
So
nigga
Jimmy,
is-
Jimmy's currently leading. You know, Dave and
I think
Dave
I
and
got
Dennis
6.
are tied. Well, Dave is at 4. Yeah, they're tied. These niggas have 4. No, Dave has 4. Dennis has
Jimmy,
3.
Yeah, Dennis has 3.
And Kev has 1. It's all good though. I think this one should be pretty easy for all y'all. What spot did Doggy Style debut at on
Number
Billboard charts?
1. Number
Debuted
1.
at
Number
number
one.
2.
Numero
Oh,
uno.
debuted at 1?
Number
Oh,
one.
wow.
Number
That's
one.
crazy.
And what song was not an official single but still managed to crack the Billboard charts?
Gin and Juice.
established-
Gin and Juice.
And established Snoop's star power. Would you say Gin and Juice?
Gin and
Yeah,
Juice.
gin and juice.
Well, it was the second release, right? It was the second release one because the first one was
This was not an official. This was not an official single. It just so happened to
okay.
chart.
Because I know the first one was well, what's my name?
It was just so happened to chart. It was
Hey, no.
The day the
homies,
niggas went platinum.
have fun,
I mean, the day the niggas
Ain't no
took
fun.
over. That's fucking the Chronic. I'm high.
I'm still sticking with gin and juice.
all you niggas is wrong. Murder was case was not a single.
Oh.
Murder
was.
Not a single
Murder
nigga.
was a case that they gave.
That's why we not from this motherfucker.
And let me see. I'm gonna see if I'm gonna ask you niggas this one because you kind of just got this one. But which song did Mariah Carey sample on her hit remix "Heartbreaker" featuring Missy Elliott and DeBrat?
From
Oh,
dog, if it
shit.
came from Doggy Style,
Ain't no fun.
What you say?
Yo,
I think it was Ain't No Fun.
yeah, ain't no fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, this one's over. Jimmy won. Cause you niggas just couldn't beat him on the field.
Here you go.
Fuck
Jimmy.
that punk ass
Yes,
trivia
sir.
anyway.
Hate this nigga freeway.
Time to get this
Hey.
shit popping.
Can y'all niggas buy me a record player? Can y'all all
Hey,
chip in
Jimmy
and
too
buy it
old.
for
The
me?
rest of you niggas was not. So it's
You
all
gonna
good,
have
though.
us over for tea and
Hey,
crumpets?
ladies and gentlemen out
Hey,
there.
man. Hey, if y'all all chip in for the record player and I got these records, we could spin these motherfuckers. Hey, hold on. No, wait. I got
Whoa.
What's supposed about that? I said we
don't
could spin these motherfuckers. That's what I said.
Pause.
Okay.
Spin the records.
I feel you.
He had a Molly Care. He had a Molly Care moment. We didn't know what
Jimmy
that
got
meant.
two,
Yo, what was going on?
But Miseducated podcast barbecue happening soon.
Ooh.
Perfect
Kevin's
album.
chefing up.
He got definitely got the perfect album now because this is definitely some barbecue.
It's gonna be at
nigga
Kenneth
music.
Hahn. Everybody's invited.
It's gonna be where?
At Kenneth Hahn.
Kenneth Hahn.
Where the fuck is that?
On La Cienega.
That's,
where-
is
that's all
that
the games
Kenneth
be having
Cole's
it.
little brother?
It's on
No,
Culver
he's a
City.
dick, nigga. It's a part. It's where all the games be having
The hood days.
Oh hell yeah, I'm up in there.
Is it in Lemert Park?
Throwing it up.
Lemert Park?
Lamar.
Lamar-
No, it's not
No.
Lemert.
So look. Here's how you get here. I'm gonna touch on this briefly and we gonna move on because
Yeah, because we ain't
It's
getting
like
LA
Clover
niggas love
Ladera,
directions. It's on La Cienega. It's like when you're heading from like Ladera Heights to Culver City.
Oh, I know what
You
that
know,
is.
You know, like when you're going
can't
down
miss
that
it.
little hill or whatever. It's like that one random ass exit.
If niggas ain't got no
I
barbecue
think I
chicken
know
in here
exactly what
right
you're talking
now,
about. I'm telling you.
spark that bitch and we'll discuss it later.
Bro, I'm telling you.
Speaking of the albums and shit, I don't know if y'all niggas watched the BET Awards, but you know, if you wanted to talk about that, I do guys, you know, list the winners and nominees if you want to just have a little banter.
One question before the banter.
What's up?
I feel like the majority of America doesn't have cable. When I say that, I mean they have some sort of system. Whether it's Apple Music, whether it's Roku, whether it's PlayStation, whether it's Xbox. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
When's the last time you went over a nigga house? He got a fat ass cable box right there, and they just flipping through channels.
I have
know
a
a few
cable
people.
box, but we
That's-
don't really watch TV.
Oh, well, ain't that about a bitch? Dennis always makes
Yeah,
a
'cause you
point
gotta
to
put it-
make us look like some
You gotta put a
unorganized fucks.
I mean, Spectrum. You know what I'm saying? You get the Wi-Fi.
got
You got the
Spectrum.
bundle.
Yeah, you
the
gotta
bundle.
get the bundle.
For sure.
So you have the BET channels, what you're telling me.
Yeah, I do, but I don't watch it on TV. The only time, the first time I actually turned it on was to watch Nipsey's Going Home.
Okay,
thing.
okay.
But yeah,
Got it.
outside of that, I don't really, you know.
So I'm saying, like,
words don't matter.
is it
We watch
me
BT, so.
or does
Man,
Apple
if you don't like
Music?
that goddamn joint over there,
What the fuck are you doing to the tip?
Do y'all?
Pause. My
that's a pause.
He-
That is a pause.
We're talking.
Oh,
First off,
Lord.
the lighter ain't working. Let's start there.
Can we not?
We're talking-
And
Can
the
this conversation
second thing,
never?
yeah, let's just
Yeah,
move on, bro.
yeah.
Please.
So before.
BET.
He was. He
So
was
before,
doing some-
so before Corey continues with the
My
BT
bad,
Awards, I
fellas.
just want to address
I'll let
something.
y'all down.
I just want to address
Nigga
something
said
real
like
quick.
he failed.
What you got? What you got, Jimmy?
I want to talk about like just for everybody out there that's doing something.
Yeah, let's do it.
Like
Yeah.
some doing something creative, something that you like to do. Be mindful of those that support you,
For sure.
and those that you expect to support you, and those that you don't expect to support you, because it's those that it's the random people that you don't
That you
expect
don't
to be
expect to
on your
support.
side.
Be
Those are the
popping
ones
up.
on your side.
Yeah.
Just be mindful of those. Like
I agree.
Whenever your shit does pop off or anything, those people that you thought were supposed to be around and they're not around,
They ain't getting no
and they
butt
do
anyway.
come around. No,
Oh,
Don't
I'm in
come
the
around
midst
now.
of that right now.
Don't do that.
Don't nobody hit
Don't
me
come
for
around.
nothing.
No.
I can't wait to tell y'all niggas no.
If you're not down now, if you're not fucking with us now when we actually need you to be down with us, I don't need you to be down with us when we actually doing some shit and putting money in our
When we
pockets
become
with
pot
this.
stars,
So
nigga.
now you can suck all of our dicks. I'll say for all of us.
Except for mine. I don't want you to touch it.
So
Don't touch me.
Yes.
Yeah.
So fuck all of you.
I don't know if I want you
that
to speak for me, but I do appreciate the sentiments.
no. It's,
I like when
it's a
Jimmy gets
fact.
in his bag because I could just hear the and the fuck
No,
you.
it's
It
the
just-
Bronx.
He means
Yeah, no,
it.
it's a fact because like there's certain people I've been noticing, man. People on social media they only support people that have a certain amount of
Certain amount
followers
of
and they're
followers.
doing a
Yup.
certain
Yep.
amount of things.
Yup.
And people that they know that will repost them and they'll look good when they repost
Yep.
it. So when like a follower of theirs clicks on their profile, they're like, "Oh, you know this person? How you know this
Right.
person?" Boom.
Association.
So all of y'all that do all that bullshit,
Some of my
and
own
move
niggas
funny,
ain't even listen to the
that,
cast.
and y'all
Yeah.
move funny in
I
that
agree.
way. Y'all funny style like that? Nah, fuck
Nah,
you.
fuck outta here.
Whenever we do pop off, I don't need
I
y'all
don't
in
need
our
y'all
corner.
niggas nowhere nothing.
Here's You don't need to be here.
Here's the thing, though, that I want to touch on regarding to Jimmy making his point.
Whew,
Well,
glad
what I
you cleaned
realized,
that one
man,
up.
is you know, and to whoever may feel this way, and maybe that's who you are. A lot of times, it's hard for people to support others, especially when they think that y'all on the same level, because they think that they're in competition with you.
Right.
Yeah.
Anytime that you do something, that you have something going on, and a person feel like, yo, we at the same level, and I'm not there yet, they feel like
You done
it's
kind of leveled up a little bit.
exactly.
Yeah. I agree
It's
with that.
threatening. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? And I was telling y'all earlier, like 3 years ago, when I was doing little videos and putting up quotes or whatever, just you know what I'm saying. If somebody didn't repost my stuff, like my stuff, I would feel like, yo, man, how come like nobody?
Especially the
supporting
niggas who
me?
you fuck with. You
Exactly.
know?
How come you don't support me? How come you don't show me love? How come you don't repost my stuff? But then let's say somebody else, you quick like, hey, bro, let's take a quick pic, or bro, let me repost your da 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 da. But then I realized it's like, man, you know what? Your path ain't meant for everybody.
That
man.
part.
You know
That's
what I'm
right.
saying?
I agree.
You got to think about this, bro. You know how many cats probably knew LeBron when he ain't have nothing, when he was when he was couch surfing with his moms.
That's a fact.
Right.
He was
And
couch
now-
swag surfing, goddamn.
You know what I'm saying? But then now all you hear stories like, yeah, I used to know him. Mm-hmm. It's going
Now
to be a
what?
whole bunch of people that are going to be like, I used to know him.
And you gonna
You
stay
know what I'm
right
saying?
there.
And
You
I'm
used
okay.
to know him.
Yeah, and I'm okay with that. I always feel like this.
Maybe it's somebody
Anytime you see
that I
someone
used to
who's not
know.
being genuine and not investing and taking the time to get to know you, man, just don't take it personal. Just move on, because you always got to know, like, yo, my path is just now. I'm not even.
I ain't even in full stride. I ain't even in full stride.
You know what I'm
Feel me?
saying?
We
So-
just I agree with what you saying, Dennis. I agree with what you saying too, Jimmy. You know, you want niggas who you think will support you, because you support them. You want to see some the key word here that we haven't even really mentioned is reciprocation.
Right.
It seems like every nigga around here that I'm with in this room, it seems like we support our partners. You know what I mean? It's not even really a question if somebody's doing something that you may not even really fuck with fully.
Well,
you just do it just
and you do it
because
'cause
it's
that's
your
your
partner.
people.
And,
Yeah,
and,
that's
and it
your
doesn't
people.
even have to
You
be
know?
on social media. Even
Yeah.
just say, hey man,
I listen
see
to
what
y'all.
you-
I-
what
That-
you-
yeah.
and that's the worst one. Like when they don't even like text you about it. Like when they pretend like they don't even see your shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it's different. Like when they don't like talk about it on social media, whatever the case is.
Yeah.
But like when they don't even like text you about it and shit.
Yeah.
Like
Right.
damn, son. Like you feel that way.
Hey, bro. But
I know you see it.
That part.
But you know what? I'm gonna keep it a whole 100 with you, bro. I remember when I used to make beats, bro. That shit used to fuck with me hella, bro. Like I be making beats and I be posting them on SoundCloud, promoting as much as I could, send it to people and be like, "Oh yeah, I'll listen to it and I'll
I
let
used to
you know."
listen to
You
some
know
of
what I
his
mean?
beats, yeah.
And they wouldn't even listen to it, bro. But you know what I started realizing? It was like, you know what? Those people, like I shouldn't expect it from them. You know what I mean? For one reason or another, maybe like either I rubbed them the wrong way or like they might have listened to some old shit I did and feel like, all right, this shit's about to be whack. So
You're
I'm not even gonna
exceeding
sit
their
here.
expectations.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So it's like I'm gonna go ahead and keep doing what I do.
Yeah.
And then when they finally get to this motherfucker, I already know exactly how they're gonna feel, bro. I cannot tell you the amount of people, like I don't make too many beats these days anymore. But I can't tell you the amount of people that when they do hear some shit that I'm making, you know what I mean? Like they're always like amazed. I remember walking in the rooms and motherfuckers is trashing the program I'm using to make beats. And then they hear some shit I'm making and it's like, oh nigga, this
It's
is
hard.
you?
Right,
Off of this
right.
type shit? And these are strangers. So like the point I'm trying to make is like, you know what? Especially when it comes to this shit, bro. If motherfuckers ain't listening, that's cool, bro. But they gonna be listening eventually, and they gonna reach out eventually, and they gonna be like, and by then it's gonna be like, oh yeah, that used to be my nigga. And same thing you was just saying, like,
Yeah.
I used to know that nigga. Remember, I
guess
remember back
what?
in the day
That
when I
nigga
was
Corey ate my butt.
But no, but look, fellas, like, look at life like this, man. Let's say life is a square, right? Everybody's walking these four corners, right? Your homies, your family, everybody you know is walking these four corners. And then you decide, you know what? let me break these
Let me
sides
branch
off.
out.
You know what I'm saying? Let
Branch out.
me push these sides. Let's make a rectangle.
Yeah.
They gonna look at you like, hold on, bro. No. You messing up the whole program.
Yeah.
You're supposed to walk the, you know what I'm saying? Stay in these small four corners. You're like, nah. I want to walk a little longer. You know what I'm saying? Or you know what? I want to make this into a circle. I want to make it into a any time that you're exceeding their expectations or you're doing something that they did not expect for you to do, then they go crazy. They either support you or they don't.
Yeah.
Because everybody, bro, think about it. Everybody has like this thing in their head about how your life is gonna end up.
Yeah, that is true. Everybody got a premonition about how you're supposed to be.
Yeah. Especially seeing you talking to you, they're gonna be like, okay, this is exactly what this motherfucker.
And
this dude's
and
gonna
yo,
be
guess
successful.
what?
Or
he's
he's
gonna be
whatever.
successful.
You
And
know what I'm
It's
guess
gonna be this,
what?
it's gonna be that.
When you hear this, it's too late.
This nigga
Yeah,
here.
that's it.
But yo, you know
when you
what?
see the billboards, when you see niggas,
saying? If you're reading
on
this,
some,
it's too late.
when you
That's a
see
fact.
niggas turn
Listen to
into
this.
full blown pod stars, I don't want to hear none of that shit on the cool.
But yo, Dennis, the kind of what you were saying, something I was watching recently kind of brought up what you was just saying. I don't know if y'all. No, I think we all talked about
Get to it.
We all watched Native Son.
Yes, sir.
On HBO.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to A24. In the movie though, the mom mentioned to the son like, you always doing stuff your own way, like, you know what I mean, and it's always going to be a problem for you. Anything you do is always going to be like an issue, you know what I mean, because you're almost always doing shit your own way, so shit is just going to be harder for you, like, just in general.
Word.
And I think, honestly, the dopest thing about that movie is because it's kind of an insight onto like the black life, you know what I mean, like onto like because they even mentioned double consciousness. That's something I kind of touched on last week, where it's like, as Black Americans, sometimes most times, a lot of us kind of see ourselves through the purview of how white people are going to see us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, like, I don't know if y'all ever been in a situation, and this is actually touching on another subject we probably going to touch on tonight. But last night when I was over at Kev's, his roommate, we was talking about the Jussie Smollett situation. And his roommate was like, so now anytime a white person hears anything about a black person accusing someone, they're going to automatically look back to Jussie Smollett and be like, oh, you know what I mean? And that's, I mean, it's a valid point. It's
Cry
a valid
wolf,
point.
yeah.
It's a valid, yeah, he verbatim, he said that, cry wolf. It's a valid point, but it's also like, at what point are we going to stop seeing it as like, this is how white people are going to view us, or this is how people are going to view our whole people? Because I do agree, like, you know what I mean, to an extent, stuff like that will fuck with us. But also, even going back to Native Son, the one thing I fucked with about the movie the most is that you had kind of like high expectations for this kid. And his,
I know I did.
I watched that movie. Honestly, yo, listen, if you gotten this far in the podcast, and you have not watched Native Son,
Stop it and go watch it.
Stop the
it
podcast.
right here.
Go watch Native Son on your HBO Go. Like, go borrow some bitch's password or whatever. If she ain't gonna let you have it, Fire Stick.
Right.
If not, Google Native Son space
find a way.
Put Locker. You will find it, my nigga.
Find it.
You will find it.
That's a film
because
that you need
this is
to
a
see.
fire ass movie.
It's a great movie.
Because I'm about to spoil the fuck out of it. When this nigga first got hired, I'm like, oh, this nigga about to be on.
Yeah, he
Like,
really finna be on.
bro, he was talking to the old dude. I was like, and then when it was kind of mentioning like, oh, we don't have cameras, we don't really care. I'm thinking like, okay, he might like
Yeah.
get
Might slip
tempted to
up.
kind of rob the
Movie's
place like you want.
crazy.
Shout out to Ashton Sanders too.
Yo,
Like, that
he
brother
acted
is doing his thing.
Bruh,
like,
he
You know what's nuts?
bro's
You know
really
what's
coming
nuts
up.
about that movie? Like, just watching that shit. How there was no cameras, there was no security, or anything going on in there. The first thing I said was like, "Oh, he gonna be wilding out. He gonna bring his niggas through. He gonna
That's
be."
what
I thought
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
the first thing I thought is they about to kill him.
Like it's
Oh,
gonna be
that
some
too.
like if
Oh,
the
that
movie
too.
would have turned crazy, like on some other shit.
Yeah, because when he went, you know what I'm saying, they talking about the furnace and all that. I was
Yeah.
like, yo,
I was
Shorty
like, it's
acting
over.
mad weird.
Yeah,
Bro, Shorty was acting sus. I thought I thought one or two things was gonna happen. I thought it was gonna be one of those movies, and because y'all told me it was good, I knew the latter was gonna happen. But I thought it was gonna be one of those movies where either he figured it out, like he ended up triumphing at the end of the movie and figuring out the shit like that, because y'all was telling me it was dope, or that the white bitch was gonna like frame him for some bullshit, and he was
that's
gonna
what
figure
I
it
thought
out.
was gonna
that's
happen.
what
Bro,
thought was
I
gonna
legitimately thought that.
I
was
thought
gonna
he
happen.
was getting too close to Shorty,
Yeah.
and then at the end of the day,
I was like, bro, focus.
He was
on
too
your
close to
job.
her.
Bro.
yeah, he was too close.
He got
He
too
was
close to
He
her.
was being buddy with Shorty,
Yeah.
and with her boyfriend. He was too close with them.
That part.
But you know what's interesting about, like, I was talking to Dennis about this outside, that we have and even Jimmy, we have like a black entertainment renaissance going on right now.
Oh,
you know
for
what I mean?
sure.
Where a lot of the
Yeah,
black
yeah,
entertainment that we're getting is like
Quality, great.
It's quality, but it's like really specific. Like I
Very,
feel like
very
a
specific.
white person may watch Native Son and be like, "Oh, this is a good movie," but they're not.
They don't
understand
understand the depths of
They
what
don't-
it's
Right.
You know what I
trying to
mean?
explain.
It's
Yeah.
almost like a horror movie if you're a black person because you're like the closer he gets to that white woman, you're like, oh,
You know,
Yeah.
you know,
Bruh.
it's
Right.
Yo, the
Right.
more he did with her, I said, yo, can you stay away from her?
gotta
I'm
relax,
like,
bro.
I'm like, take her to class and go
Go home.
back
just shake, bro.
But can we also touch on how his own black sisters looked at him
Oh, yeah.
when he was literally
Yeah.
at work?
At
And
work,
that's
yeah.
something
He
that
was just
goes on
working.
every single day. Like,
the first thing
even
they
if
gonna
it
be like-
wasn't what it looked like.
Oh, you're talking about his partner too. That he had to whip his ass. He's like,
He had to fuck up his own mans.
Exactly. It's none of your fucking business what it's like.
yeah.
Yeah,
bro.
but that-
Anytime, but like I said, anytime you do some, you know, what I'm saying
Something that they don't expect you to do.
ordinary moves.
Yeah.
people feel some
Something
type
unexpected.
of way.
They feel a
For
little
sure.
weird, bro. They feel a little bit like, okay, this nigga's moving how they moving, or like, you know, maybe he's like some white, like he's on some white bullshit.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Because even look at the way he was kind of dressing, he was kind of like moving, you know what I mean? It's like, it's real easy to see that nigga and be like, oh, okay, this nigga isn't part of us. Like, this nigga ain't
I mean,
really
he
tryna-
was
different.
already different.
He was
Yeah,
already
that's
different.
what I'm-
But
he
was he?
different.
But here's the thing, though, and that's something that's always kind of bothered me with how we view black people who don't fit the norm of what we're supposed to look like, or what white people think we're supposed to look like, because it always falls back to
Man.
how we're supposed to be perceived by white
Oh,
America.
bro, the worst
Crazy.
is, can you rap?
yeah.
Can you play basketball?
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
And then and she basically said that with, oh, do you like this type of music?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not even.
And
what
that
That's
nigga
not even
playing
what
some
I'm
death
on. And he was
metal
like, yeah,
and
I'm
some
on.
classical.
Yeah, listen to some punk. Like, yeah, he was on some old garage, like
Yo.
punk metal, like that's like Dave said.
Yeah.
So, what always bothers me, because I've grown up around people, and I've also been one of those people too, where, you know, it even goes back to, you know, some black people hearing other black people speak. They might speak very clearly, very eloquently, and all of that stuff. It's like, oh, you speaking white, you talk too proper. It's this whole idea that black people can't, you know, be multidimensional. We have to fit into
certain
one
mold.
thing.
But
we have to. If we
but
don't,
here's the thing, and not to cut you off, I wanted to say too, one thing that we do need to start paying attention to and realizing and finding our identity in as black people, whether African, African American, African
say that,
Latino,
say that,
whatever.
say that.
We are multilingual, right?
Yes.
So when they say don't speak slang and all of that, think about
No.
it. You're multilingual. You were able to create your own language where you're able to communicate with people who understand you. So stop telling these kids that that's not how you say it, you don't speak right, and
That
da-da-da.
part.
No.
Don't say that.
Right.
They just found a creative way to communicate amongst their friends.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
and it's recognized. I mean, you know,
You know what I'm
African American
saying?
vernacular English is definitely a sub. It's a part of the English language.
Yeah.
So to all my black brothers and sisters, if you're ever filling out an application, put that you're bilingual.
Hey,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
right.
and yo, because you know what's interesting about it? You want to know one of the reasons that some people say black Americans aren't quote unquote free, or that we're still like, you know, currently oppressed? Because we speak the exact same language as our oppressors. So anytime we're trying to figure out something, any revolutionary, if we're even making a
True.
plan, if they can't infiltrate it themselves and just listening to what niggas is saying,
Yeah,
all they got to do is send some spying.
true.
You know what I'm saying? It's like that simple. But even going back to like Native Son, like you look at the way he was kind of moving, the way he was kind of acting. Like when he got around his people and you wasn't speaking or even acting a certain way, then it's like you're not part of us anymore. So at that point, this nigga gets so worried about protecting his current job because he knows going back to these niggas is not going to be anything fruitful
Nah.
for him
Right.
at all. He kills Shorty
Woo!
Yeah.
And that was one. I
On,
mean,
on accident.
on accident.
See, but here's
It
the
was
thing, because I
accidental murder.
had shared with Jimmy, like, I had. Have I ever read Native Son? I feel like I have, or I've heard about it in the past, because it's a novel
'cause
that's
it's
been
an
around for. It's
oldie.
been
It's
around
from
for
the
a long
1930s.
30s,
Yeah, and I
40s.
think even
1930s,
James,
something like
I think James Baldwin has
Is
even
it-
He
like
spoke
a-
about it.
It's
Yeah,
way
he spoke
different than the movie.
Shout out
Not
James
slightly
Baldwin. He went to my high
Slightly
school.
different. 'Cause is it a good read? Is it worth
It
reading
seems
after
like
seeing the
the
movie?
synopsis I
read it.
read
I'm
that
gonna be
you
straight.
It looked real interesting. Bless you.
The Native Son novel is a lot darker than the film that we saw. They
really?
they
I
watered
told,
the
I
film
told the
down just a
listeners
tad.
already. After I graduated college, I don't read anymore. So
We about to change that.
Jesus.
He gonna read Dame Dash book before the end of the summer.
Wow.
Culture Vultures.
Is it a good read?
From what I started reading, it's
Man.
pretty interesting.
It's a lot darker than the film. I mean, because
But, yeah,
it's
Native Son.
of that time.
Okay.
Whenever if a black man was chauffeuring or taking care of a white family, he knew none of the, like in the film, how it's more modernized, where it's a little bit more easygoing, even though they still have like their underlying like prejudices and things like that. Back in the 40s,
the conversations that the girl was having with her friends, like it came off a little bit insensitive, but it was like, okay, like I kind of get it, like you kind of don't understand.
Versus in the 40s, where it's like it was very straightforward. Like, no, you're not seen with us in public. We don't party together.
There you go.
We don't do none of that shit. So yeah, Kev, to answer your question, it's a good read. It's darker.
Right.
But I mean, I like dark. Honestly, I was, when I watched the film, I thought the film was fantastic. But knowing what I knew from the book, I was hoping that they did it exactly how the book was. But you're never gonna really get that nowadays. I mean,
I was just gonna.
you have to modernize it. You have to make it more.
Was it placed in Chicago in the book as well?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
In 1930.
That's crazy.
Chicago.
All these movies are all in Chicago. Like everything,
The Chi,
bad, like,
everything.
It's rough, but I mean, even honestly, if you look at a lot of shit, like the main places is like sort of classic black cities: South Central, Chicago, Harlem. You know what I mean? Oakland,
Queens,
Detroit, Queens. It's like these certain places. That nigga had to shout out Queens. I feel you. Nah, it's certain places. You know what I mean? That's just like just ingrained in a black lexicon.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
See, nowadays, I mean, if a black dude want to, do what how they portrayed it in the film, it's more socially acceptable than it was then. I mean, I don't think you was eating no white girls' butts back in the 30s and the 40s.
If you was eating a white woman's ass back in the 1930s, you was risking your entire family tree. Like
sellout.
You was finished.
You was ready to die.
Legacy, bro.
You was ready to die.
Yo, that's wild.
That's some dangerous ass.
That's a dangerous
That's
booty.
dangerous.
I'm that baby's daddy.
That baby's daddy.
Shout out to Life.
That was one of the
I'm the pappy.
Top 5 movies all
I'm the
time.
pappy.
That shit came out right now.
Imagine,
Both
man,
those
that's
actors would be
wild,
nominated for
yo.
Oscars.
Like, even in the movie Life, man, like that's crazy, son. Like, you're on a plantation, bro.
You're a prisoner on a plantation.
I'm the dad. What do you say? I'm the papa of that little rascal boss.
Yeah. I'm happy.
I'm the
happy.
Bernie Mac. I'm the pappy.
R.I.P. Bernie Mac.
R.I.P. Bernie Mac. Man.
Rest in peace, Burn.
But speaking of HBO and speaking of Native Son, I mean, what came on? Did it come on before or after Native Son? I don't know. Nowadays with streaming, you can watch shit however you want to watch it. It doesn't have to be in order. But I know all niggas on here watch Euphoria.
Yes, sir. That show is bananas.
That joint is
crazy. It's good.
I know.
It's a good one too. Like it really teaches you like you definitely like have to open up your mind.
Yeah.
Because like my mom, she said it's too much.
Right.
Yeah, she couldn't mess with it. And and it was just too much going on for her. But
okay.
But the fact that all of that stuff is going on and like so many people can relate,
bro. I knew kids like that in my high school.
and that's crazy because I do too.
That's why I like the show so much because I grew up in shit. Like that.
It reminds me of high school a lot.
It reminds me of Kids.
Yeah, the movie
Kids, but just on a whole nother
Shout out to the movie Kids,
Hey,
bro.
the movie Kids taught me a lot.
Yes,
a lot.
I don't know if are Jimmy and I the only people here who watch 13 Reasons Why, because that's
I watched 13 Reasons Why too.
Okay, good.
Actually, the guy from 13 Reasons Why, one of the guys went to my high school.
Oh,
wow.
And he was the only guy to, I don't know his name, I don't know anything. He was the only guy to send in his auditions to New York as opposed to actually go to New York. And he actually got the role.
Oh, wow. Shout out him.
Yeah. And the shout out to the main character. He actually used to come into All Saints and get laced. I don't know his punk ass name either, but he dabbed me up every time with his punk ass.
Yeah. Because I know that's what that's what it's being compared to now. Euphoria is now more.
Yeah, I ain't seen 13 Reasons.
More of a.
I might have to check it out.
So
I may have to.
And you want to know
like
something really, really scary? And we not gonna touch on it like all the way just in case you haven't seen it, but definitely go watch it. But You ever find yourself watching Euphoria and you're just like, yo, just do right. Just like put the shit.
yeah.
So imagine being in real life and you got a loved one or somebody that just keep fucking with it. Like that's what's in your mind all the time.
Yeah, for sure.
Because the reason, honestly, it reminds me of high school so much is because I remember being in high school. And I remember, I guess, since niggas is always open.
I would hope you remember being in high school.
Yeah, of course. No, of course. But I remember being in high school, bro. And I think last week you asked about fathers.
I don't even remember what I ate last week.
This nigga right here.
I don't remember shit.
Nah, last week you asked about fathers. And I remember I first started smoking weed in like 9th grade. And like back then, that shit was cool. You know what I mean? Like if you was smoking weed at any age, it was cool. Like popping. Like I remember I would do Vicodin every now and then too. You know what I mean? Like 'cause I thought that shit was cool.
Oh, you was pill popping,
bro. But you know what? And I remember
animal.
niggas used to look at me crazy. Used to talk to me crazy. Used to be like, bro, you smoking weed? Like you doing all this? And I used to see him do it later on in life. And like, oh, like you know what I mean? Like
wow,
doing
look
it
at
later
you.
on in life. What's great? But you know what was funny? Watching Euphoria, I realized like, yo, me and all them niggas, we was doing that shit to kind of like get over some shit.
Yeah.
Because in 9th grade, and it's a funny story. Hopefully I could tell on this podcast. It's not gonna sound like a funny story the way I'm about to put it. I remember my stepdad had walked out on the family. You know what I mean? Like the summer between 9th and 10th grade.
Sounds about right.
You know what I mean? And that was when I kind of started smoking and experimenting with a lot of this stuff. You know,
I caught it.
this nigga.
Jimmy said sounds about right.
When I tell y'all niggas this story, y'all gonna be like, "Wow, Dave."
I can't even hold Jimmy because today I told a chick who was on the way to a funeral, have fun.
Whoa.
I was gonna say funerals be fake fun, but they don't.
No, I know. I was
They
like,
don't.
whoa.
Was Shorty Millie rocking at the funeral?
No, she
They had
shout
good food.
out
I'm
her,
sure.
but I was like, she was like, oh, I'm on the way to a funeral. I'm like, oh, have fun.
Bro, I dead ass knew a shorty to put her whole fucking grandfather's funeral on Instagram.
IG Live?
That's
Bro,
nuts.
the pigeons and all. I saw that shit.
That's
Bro,
worse
I'm like,
than
yo, you
have
gotta
fun at the
chill out.
funeral.
That's rough. But what were you saying, Dave, about
you
nigga
said-
walking out?
But no, watching Euphoria made me realize, like, because that's why it reminds me so much of high school. Because, like, I mean, obviously, I'll keep it a stack. Like, outside of, that particular situation, I don't think there was anything too traumatic that happened to me in high school to, like, warrant a lot of, like, the bullshit I was doing. But I remember seeing niggas, like, I remember I had a homie who was, like, who got way too drunk in school and, like, he just didn't eat that day. But, like, this nigga was laid out in, like, the office type shit. You know what I mean? Like, you would have thought this nigga about to die type shit. And, like, I know he went through his own shit, you know what I mean, growing up. And at the time, though, that shit is fun. That shit is funny.
Yeah, of course.
That shit is jokes. Like, you might hear a couple other people talking shit, but you're like, nah. Nigga,
Drinking
like, fuck
Everclear
the
straight and
bullshit.
stuff. Yeah.
Nigga,
Right.
got nothing to do with nothing. But watching Euphoria, nigga, like, seeing that little kid with the face tat serving, nigga.
The little white, no, not
Bro.
only he a white boy,
He a
with
little
face
white
tat.
boy.
But
Serving,
I
bro.
wasn't even surprised because
I wasn't either.
man, like in Indianapolis, you go to the South Side, you'll probably find some white kids serving, man.
Bro.
You know what I'm saying? It struggles everywhere.
Serving the base.
Bro.
Serving meth.
I got a question. I always wanted to ask this question. Now is the perfect time to ask the question.
Go
If
ahead.
you had to sell drugs, what would you sell? Like illegal drugs?
Illegal
I probably
drugs.
go ham, bro.
If you were selling illegal drugs,
If you had to
what
pick
would the
one?
what would it be?
Yo,
I will sell heroin.
I was just gonna say, pause. I'm gonna move the boy.
Also, because heroin, you could
moving that boy.
I'm moving that boy.
Yeah.
Pause.
I'll sell heroin because like you could do so much with that.
Yeah.
Like you could smoke that, you could inject that, you could liquefy it, you could do a lot of shit with heroin.
Jimmy
So like,
sound like he's thought about this.
Yeah, we ain't
thought
selling
about
none
this.
of that shit.
hey,
Dude,
listen,
it's a
man.
trick question.
I'm from the Bronx, so like.
And yo, listen. At
Hey
all,
man, I'm from the Bronx, man. So I
shit.
seen all that shit. So you could use it multiple ways. So, and I want to watch them use it.
Oh, you evil, bro.
Yeah, I want to watch them use it.
that's
I wanna
okay,
watch-
bro.
no,
I
listen,
wanna
man.
see-
Listen, if
It's
you
like Zendaya in
in the second episode,
Bro, when she got on
when
that
she ate the
When that
fentanyl,
nigga
Yo,
Yeah,
y'all think
fentanyl.
because you know she mostly been known for like Disney Channel and stuff like
Oh,
that.
she
Y'all
had-
think they
she
got
had
her?
to-
Y'all think they got her getting piped?
Oh, in this series,
In
I'm
the show?
sure. Well, hold on. In the series, because
think
it's kind
by
of
the-
already hinting at how she,
It's messed, bro. It's messed up how.
you know what? It would have shocked me if they do have her getting piped in the episode, but
by the dude or
Her
by the
cat-
Whoa, by the who?
by the
by
lady
the-
boy,
Yeah.
By the what?
by the
Don't
lady
call it
boy.
lady boy. By the
lady
transgender.
boy.
by the transgender.
By the transgender, bro. Don't call it a lady. By the transgender chick.
By the transgender
Hey,
chick.
if you haven't watched
Wait.
this show,
Wait, what? I can't say a lady boy.
No, you cannot.
Why?
that is a slur.
That's a slur.
Yeah.
It's
Lady
still.
boys,
It's
that don't
still,
sound
like a slur to you.
It's still Pride
No.
Month, bro. Like,
That's
it's,
like,
Hey, we gonna cancel this part.
Anywho,
fuck if we ain't.
I agree with Jimmy. I think if anything, she'll probably end up having sex with Jules, the transgender.
yeah. She'll have with the trans.
How?
I don't know.
No,
it
here's
seems
the
like
thing, though.
it seems like
I
they're starting to
must-
build the.
Just gonna whip it out?
It seems like they're starting
Figure
to
it
build a close.
Whip
bond.
it out and figure it out.
Oh,
See, I'm not in this convo.
Whoa! I must admit
Boycott the Miseducated podcast. I can see them now yelling
No,
at us.
here's
and
what I'll
shit
say. Here's what
over
I'll
some
say. Here's
true
what I'll
shit
say.
that we're talking. How they fucking? Since y'all want to boycott us.
I'm gonna keep it a stack.
How?
It seems like they have a genuine relationship, and it seems like at some point they're gonna consummate that relationship.
Yeah,
The
I can
only
see
way
that.
I can imagine them consummating that relationship is
my
if
man's dad stopped consummating her.
is it exactly is
That-
it the transgender
That too.
transgender? You know what I mean?
It's
Whips out the-
Juligans.
If not, you know what I mean. I'm sure they may
But-
figure out another way. But the
But
only
the
way I
son
can
is
foresee
getting
it-
at her now.
I think, but you know what? I
Yes,
think
we
the
found
son-
How
that
did he
out.
find? How
Wait.
did he? Was that a whole new username?
something like that.
No,
but
because
you know-
if you think about it, and pause,
Shy
heavy
boy.
pause.
Shy boy.
Shy boy, right? He had took a picture and he had a mole on his
Rib cage.
rib cage, and then they show him like just take his shirt off and then lay on the bed, and he gets on his phone, and he messages
And that's
her.
how we found out that he's the one fucking Jules. Well, not fucking Jules.
But he's going to-
messaging
Will
Jules.
messenger her and he's going.
He's on his Cori shit.
Which
He
is
on
crazy
Tinder. Like,
because-
Yo,
I hope Corey
Yeah.
ain't messaging
But no,
what's it called?
I'm
No
gonna say,
lady
bro,
boys?
Zendaya's character is super duper annoying.
why you say that?
why is that?
I like
So
it.
no,
I like
but
it.
here's the thing, because I feel old dude the drug dealer, the dude that was
Oh, I thought you were gonna say you feel the
yeah.
father. I was
no,
like, whoa,
no,
I was like, whoa.
He is out of here.
Yeah, he
When,
is.
bro,
But I feel him
Insane.
when he's like, yo,
Yo.
get out of here.
Yeah, no, I feel you.
Shake.
I feel you.
When
I'm
that
like-
nigga said as many, like he said, yo, I could kill you right now. When that
True.
phone started ringing,
he was,
And
dead
that's
serious,
exactly
too.
her fault. Like,
no, it's 100% her fault.
but that's the true life of a fiend. Like,
Yeah.
bitch, sit
That's
down
what I like.
somewhere.
That's why the acting is so great because that was
She was-
personifying her character right
she
there.
was
Yeah.
moving too comfortable in the house. You have no respect. You seen dudes' moms in a hospice bed, whatever,
Yeah.
and you like, oh, she's sick. You definitely got drugs in the house.
like
Like
that's your first thought.
And she stayed,
Wow.
yeah.
I had
Look, when you are a
man.
fiend, like you said, when you are a fiend, and I have people I've known who were strung out, they will go to the most dire
life, yeah.
fucking. They'll go through anything to possibly get their hands on the next whatever it is. That
I
they're
just,
looking for.
I
It don't
just,
matter.
I just hope this show does not, like normalize, some of this behavior.
See, that's the
amongst
thing, though.
them.
Just like we were talking about with 13 Reasons Why, people had an issue because they felt like they were normalizing suicide.
Yeah.
And here's the thing, though. As a person who, is going through battles with mental health, currently still goes through battles with mental health, who's thought about suicide, who's actually gone through these feelings recently, I can get with 13 Reasons Why because it does definitely make it seem, normalizing it is not the word I would use, but it's showing that, people in our age bracket, our demo, even though there are, these are high schoolers, but
Yeah,
still,
yeah.
these feelings that they're feeling, we're not that much older than these people. We're not.
Yeah.
So these are genuine feelings that they're just trying to bring to the forefront. So I don't think normalizing it is something that I even expect them to do, but I just expect them to continue to put a face to it. It's like, this is what depression looks like.
Yeah.
This is what social anxiety looks like. This is what bipolar, because Zendaya is also bipolar.
Yeah.
And if
is.
you know,
She is.
statistically speaking, most people who suffer from bipolar depression, they are usually the ones, and you can always Google. I know I got some stats somewhere on my phone. People who suffer from bipolar manic depression usually have the higher risk of becoming addicted to drugs or illegal drugs, illicit drugs.
Because they need something to level them out. They need something to level them out.
Yes, it's
Even the
wild,
way she
man.
described like her first like real high, it was like,
Oh, bro.
it was like
Crazy.
nuts,
Nuts.
bro.
Crazy.
But once again, going back to what I was just saying about like being in high school, I remember people talking about like because I didn't drink too much in high school.
Right,
but I
right.
remember you asked me like, yo, what's it like feel like to be drunk? And they'd be like, bro, it's like better than anything you ever imagined type shit. You know what I mean? Like really making this shit seem
Yo.
like
I don't know.
And I think sometimes people look at high schoolers or people who are young people, as they call it, as not having real problems.
As they call it.
What?
Yeah, young people. You know, they
That's,
want.
that's
I know about
like the age where everything is happening to you.
Bro, and what's worse is, depending on what type of situation you have at home, sometimes you don't know how to deal with everything happening to you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Man, older people be saying like, "Oh, you don't really experience the real world until you get out of high school."
That's
That is
bullshit.
a total lie.
That's a fucking lie.
A child experiences real life either when they step foot in school or when they leave school to get home.
See, but that's the people who usually say that are the people who, you know, are so far out of touch with what's going on in the real world nowadays. They're still so stuck in their ways.
Yeah, that's a fact.
They don't understand that high schoolers, people who are not in high schools, young kids, man, they deal with this stuff on a daily basis.
And
just
that's
like we all
why I
do.
feel like our whole generation is just going to be a whole wave of just different like parents.
I
Yeah,
agree.
I
Because,
agree.
I just
I agree.
feel like our parents really kind of flipped out and was insensitive to certain things that
Yes.
like we're just gonna
Because
be
they-
like,
they weren't-
you know,
That's how they
we're gonna
were.
be like,
Yeah.
listen, I'm gonna cut
They
the
weren't
BS. I
exposed.
know this is happening, or
They
I
weren't
know this is
exposed.
gonna be there, you know, and it's just gonna be a whole different conversation than the
Yeah.
conversations that we
I
have.
mean, think about how many parents is like, I didn't know this was going on with you.
For sure.
And it's like,
absolutely.
well,
Come
that's why.
on, like-
Well, that's because you never talk to your child.
Never talk to
You
them.
never sit
Oh,
down.
man.
You think. I mean, you parade your child around like they're the poster child, like everything is
Of
fine.
course.
I can't stand when parents do that.
Right.
Yeah, my
You know
dad.
what I'm
My dad
saying?
did that. When I told my dad, like, and this was last year or the year before, when I told him that I was dealing with like serious. They even like the depression was so bad, man, that every day I would wake up, I would wonder how I was. I think we was Jimmy and myself and Dave were all working together. I'm like, how am I even going to like put a smile on to go to work and figure out how to make it through this?
Dang,
But I had told my dad, I'm like, look, man. Because, I mean, like I said last episode, we've always had a really strange relationship. He's been in and out. So I didn't really feel it super necessary to tell him what I was dealing with, but I did anyways because he was on the phone with my mom. But I told him, I'm like, yeah, man, I'm dealing with serious depression over here. He's like, so you sick? I'm like, no.
Man.
You know, it's not that you're still so stuck in thinking that people who have issues, I mean, trust me, people who deal with mental health issues, I mean, they should seek help. If you are out there dealing with something, you should definitely reach out to, you know, I mean, there's so many resources now that people didn't have years ago. There are free resources. You know, if you feel like you were at a time of where you can't talk to anyone, call the suicide hotline. You know, call all of these peoples. But
No, I agree.
I told my dad, and he was like, "Are you sick? So you sick? Do you need to come home?" I'm like, "It's not like that." You know,
Right.
but this is something that I'm working on. You have to understand, just like being an addict or being, you know, or someone dealing with mental health, you still have to work on it every single day.
Yeah.
Being an addict or a recovering addict, you have to go every single day with trying not to relapse.
It's kind of like how, you know, and a lot of people, you know, may disagree with this individual or whatever, but like, well, Kanye West, when he was on David Letterman, what's the show he got?
My next
my
guest
next
is
guest.
Yeah,
something like that.
yeah, where Kanye was saying something along the lines of, like, you know what I'm saying, when you work on your body and you know, you get hurt, you put a Band-Aid on it, you know what I'm saying, and let that part heal. He's like, we don't do the same with our brain though. Like,
That's true.
We
And our
just
brain
put
is-
a Band-Aid and they rip the Band-Aid off and say, oh, I'm okay, and just go. We don't take the time to really focus on our mental health. You know what I'm
agree.
saying? Like, when's the last time?
People sleep on when Kanye gives us this knowledge like that
Yeah,
because
because
like
and
It's
you
always
know,
in between
'cause
some bullshit, bro.
Because a lot of
Honestly.
people have dismissed him because of what he said and everything. Me personally, it's like, look, I'm gonna listen. I'm gonna take the good and leave the bad.
Yeah.
That's how I am with everyone. You know what I'm saying? Except for, you know, certain people. I'm just like, I'm not trying to hear what you got to say.
Right.
You know, when he said that, I was like, man, think about it. When's the last time you seen a commercial or something where it's like, here's how you can exercise your brain and take care of yourself, self-care,
Yeah.
instead of what they're pumping out is medications.
Yeah.
Instead of being like, yo, you could get an app to do
Bro.
meditation.
You know what's
You
crazy?
could
Man,
pray,
look.
or you could spend time and take care of yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, they
Yeah.
don't do that.
What's nuts about some of those medications is how many of them, the side effect is like suicidal thoughts.
and you don't make
That's-
money off of that.
You don't.
Man, look,
Natural
don't- you
resources.
don't-
You get this medication up in you.
You don't make money off of positivity. Let me tell you something. You do not make
That's
money
true.
off of positivity. But yo, you know what? Let me tell this story about when my stepdad walked out on us. It's really hilarious.
Yeah,
it's really hilarious. I promise you it's hilarious.
The most fucked up segue in the history.
Jimmy, it seemed like Jimmy already knew the story. I'm curious to hear what
Sounds
Jimmy...
about right.
Yeah, right? Jimmy also sounds about
Papa
right.
was a rolling stone. Hey, wherever he laid his hat was his home. And when he died, all he left me was alone. All right, what you got for us?
All right, let's go,
so
Dave.
Summer bridge between 9th and 10th grade. I was volunteering, right? I was a 9th grader going to be a 10th grader. But I was helping out the teachers, like, work with a little 9th
Trying to
graders.
get that
I was
extra
like,
credit.
Extra credit, baby.
you know what I mean? Before the semester even start, nigga. That's how
Yeah,
ahead of the
baby.
game I was trying to be. You know what I mean? Also trying to see what little new 9th grade shorties was coming in before I started 10th grade.
Well, you a creep.
Cutie pie.
Hey, whatever. I was a year older, nigga. Y'all niggas fuck out of here. But no, so look, before I leave the crib to go to help out, volunteer that day, my stepdad goes, where's all the quarters? I want to wash some clothes.
Mm-hmm.
I was surprised. I was like, the quarters are always where they always are. You never
Right.
wash clothes, but
Y'all got a designated place for quarters in your
That's
house?
what's up.
we had like
That's
a place where our
organization.
quarters literally would like anytime we had
I don't
quarters.
even know why I'm laughing already.
Y'all had a structured ass crib.
Bro, but it was
Right.
like, yo, because it was the same people washing clothes. You know what I'm saying? So it was like the quarters, we're not going to leave the quarters anywhere different because then we might be confused. Or like, if the quarters aren't here, then we know clothes are either washed or somebody took all the quarters for some bullshit.
Now, I'm not trying to like interrupt and be stupid, but y'all didn't have wash and dry in your crib?
Nah.
Man, it's
We
LA. Most of them shits
Yeah.
don't come with washing and drying.
But we had a joint
That's
in
some
the back.
bullshit.
We had a joint. There was like one washer and one dryer in the
I don't
back.
understand
You know
that
what I mean?
way.
Some
the
people
whole
ain't that
joint?
rich.
For the whole building. But it was like maybe 8 apartments in the whole building. It was like kind of condos type of thing. You know what I mean?
Y'all
If you look
had
at the outside
y'all
of
had
the
AC
building,
though.
This nigga
right?
we had AC. If you look at the outside of this building, it looked dingy than a motherfucker. But inside of every like apartment was
nice.
really, really nice.
Bet.
Yeah.
That's
Really,
what's
really
up.
nice.
That's
Yeah.
what's up.
It was in
Sounds
the middle
about
of the hood. You know what I mean? La Brea and Hyde Park. But right by the Inglewood DMV, if you don't know. You
So
know,
which-
LA.
I know that is.
I know
So what set was
Out in the
that?
corner.
You saw it?
What set was that?
Crenshaw Mafia, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, Crenshaw Mafia.
Yeah, I know what that is. It's right in
Yeah.
the corner. The DMV right in the corner.
Right
like
on
a
the corner.
donut spot, like right down the
Popeye's
street.
not too far.
I know
Ralph's
what
right
that is.
there. You
So
already
Crenshaw
know.
Mafia was a real thing? It wasn't just the shit off the Boys in the
What?
Hood?
Nah,
bro,
next
it's a
still
real
is.
thing, son.
What?
Neighborhood Paru was around there. It was a lot of gangs around there. You know what I mean? I
Carry
remember
my
I
black
banged on
ass
more
back
than-
to Koreatown. Shut the
Yeah,
fuck
there
up.
you go. Hey, but listen. So look, my stepdad talking about he want to wash clothes. Now I was surprised because it was the first time this nigga ever even mentioned doing a chore in however many years he lived there. So I remember I went to Summer Bridge and I came back. And when I came back, I went to watch TV in my mom's room because she had the biggest TV. And I'm laying down in her bed, and I noticed,
Kicking your feet when you was watching TV.
bruh, I was chilling,
Had a
nigga.
glass
I
of
was,
juice in his hand.
bruh. When I tell you a
Doggy
nigga,
paddling.
bro, when I tell you a nigga was chilling, because I was like the only one home, nigga, so I'm good, bro.
Oh, that's the time to watch
Watching
porn
whatever, bro.
Oh, wait,
Not in my mom's
Your
bed,
mom's
though.
room?
Not in my mom's
Sure,
bed.
why not?
Not in my mom's bed. Nah, you a weirdo.
Y'all nuts.
You a weirdo, bro.
You know,
Nah.
You was like 8 years old whacking your beef in your mom's bed?
man, you know you can go into your parents' room and probably find one of them VHSs without the label on it. You know what them shits are.
My pops used to have some of them, but for all you East Coast cats is for Black Bike Week. He used to go down to Bike Week with his partners, and I used to see them VHSs. It was just Shorty. She get on back of that motorbike, and all you see was
Back of
that
that
motorbike.
All you see is back on that motorbike.
One of the VHSs, somebody was tearing a bitch up. My
Yo.
mom tried to cut that shit off. I was like, no, I see that. It was some ratchet butt getting tossed up in that joint. That shit
Ain't
was
that wrong?
crazy.
Salads getting tossed.
Ain't nothing wrong with a little ratchet butt.
That joint was
Ain't
crazy.
nothing wrong with a little ratchet butt.
Nah,
bitch.
yeah,
Oh,
I'm
my bad,
continue.
Dave.
We're gonna go ahead and close.
So you was whacking your little shit on the bed.
I don't know about whacking. Nah, I'm chilling in my mom's bed. I'm watching whatever I was watching, and I noticed. I don't remember what I was watching, but I noticed like the entire side of my stepdad's closet was like empty. And I was like, that's weird. I was like, why does this nigga wash all his clothes at one time? Like, what type of retard is this nigga? Like,
nigga
real life. No, I swear to God, that was my thought. No,
This
no,
nigga's
and
about to
not
be in for a rude awakening.
No, hold on. No, look, right? Bro, because in my mind, I'm like, bro, how could you be
nigga
this
took the
dumb to
quarters,
wash
alright.
all your shit in one washer and one dryer?
Nigga had to get on that
You know what I
goddamn
mean?
Metro, nigga.
Bro,
Metro,
so look,
baby.
bro, it gets so much worse. So this nigga calls me. He calls me and he goes like,
On the house phone?
No, I was on my cell phone at the time.
Oh, I forgot, man. You probably
Yeah.
had a little cell phone.
Yeah, I had a little
A
boost
little
mode
Nokia.
with some
A
bullshit.
little
bro.
boost.
In the wrong year at that.
Could you
This is like
could you receive
09,
videos and
2010. I
pictures?
had a boost mobile phone.
Could you receive pictures and videos?
Damn, this shit
Barely,
happened
bro.
recent.
I already know
hella
where he
recently.
going with this.
Bruh.
Sorry, chill.
Bro, he called me. Yeah, this nigga right here, right? This nigga called me on some. He called me on some like, yo, my nigga, like.
Surprise, motherfucker.
On God, bro. On God, bro. Cause listen, bro. This nigga's like, yo, bro. You hear exactly how your mom be talking to me. I hear how y'all be talking to me. Like, y'all don't respect me in this crib. Like, y'all don't do this, that, and the third. Like, you know what I mean? I'm supposed to be the man of the house, and y'all treat me like I'm just one of the kids type shit.
You ain't my
So,
real
like,
dad anyway.
bro. Damn
Right.
near, bro. So
Fuck
he's like,
your
I'm
fort,
out.
nigga. Kick
Bro,
your little
this
fort.
nigga like,
dad.
bro. This nigga like, I'm out. He like, I'm gone, bro. And so I'm like, okay, cool.
Wait, I have a question.
Why he
Go ahead.
Yo,
Wait, what happened with the quarters?
that's,
Bro, I guess he used them, bro.
You had to use them, bro.
'Cause
The
they-
quarter
he
tray
like
was
he brought
empty?
it back.
So how y'all
Bro,
supposed to wash y'all clothes?
Bro,
The fuck is wrong with him?
bro,
You know how hard it is to come across some quarters?
bro.
This
Nigga,
nigga
that's
didn't
real
use
shit.
all the fucking
Nigga, I don't
Bro.
want to go to Ralph's and get some
That's
quarters
not
every
even-
time I need quarters.
That's some passive
Did
aggressive.
he pack
shit right
all of his
there.
shit up in a
Yo,
Ralph's bag?
He
That's
took all the
probably-
quarters. Like, yo,
probably.
fuck
If that
y'all
was
laundry.
this
I
nigga
was like
was,
these
bro.
quarters.
Yeah, I'm taking y'all niggas quarters,
Bro,
nigga.
yeah, bro. So this nigga's on the phone with me, and after all he says, he goes, I'm like, yo, so did you call my mom and tell her this? Because like
Yeah.
this is like a crazy for me to know type shit. And he's like, I called her, but she's at work or whatever, so I left a message, yada yada yada. So I was like, all right, cool, whatever. I don't believe the nigga. You know what I mean? He was known for lying. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really believe the nigga. So I'm like,
nigga.
How long were they together before this happened?
this was 2009, 2010. So they'd probably been together almost 10 years.
God damn.
Almost 10 years. Like 7, 8 years.
So that
something
means
like
you really known him as
I
your
really knew
pops.
this nigga. Not really knowing him as I didn't.
Or you were like 4 when he came around.
I was like maybe 10 or 11.
Did you call him dad though?
Did you ever?
Nah,
You were
maybe
10
not
or
10 or 11. No, so I was like
Bro.
Did you
7
ever
or 8,
slap
7
box
or
him?
8.
Did you call him Poppy?
Nah, bro, but I told somebody not too long ago, if I ever see that nigga in the street and he
slap
even
boxing this nigga.
like pretends he wants to fade, bro, he's getting stopped, bro. Pause. That nigga's getting knocked out on the sidewalk, bro. That nigga's gonna be very, very sad.
What's his
Yeah,
name?
yeah. Good thing
I'm
you
not gonna
changed
say
your
his government
words.
on it.
Yeah,
Because
good thing you changed
I'm
your
not gonna say
words.
his government on
Oh,
it, 'cause
yeah,
my
yeah,
family listens to the joint. I'll tell y'all afterwards.
Gotcha.
I'm not gonna say his
Yeah,
government
yeah,
on the
yeah,
show
yeah, yeah.
because listen to what this nigga did.
Okay, so he's not from the Bronx, so...
He's not from America. I'll even say that.
Okay.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, bro.
I can't even help you out. He might
Yeah,
be on
nah,
some
don't
rock.
worry.
I could kind of know where he from already, and I can and I could have told you he was gonna do this shit.
Bro,
already.
listen. This nigga was a class A dickhead. Cause I'm like, you ain't tell my mom this. Or
How you
whatever?
get
He's
that
like,
license? What do you have to
Bro,
do?
listen.
Right.
He's like, I'm like, you ain't tell my mom this. He's like, oh, you know what I mean? She's
Class C
working,
asshole.
yada yada yada. So look, I'm like, I know this nigga's good for lying. So in my mind, I'm like, I gotta call my mom. You know what I mean? I gotta call my mom and let her know. I don't remember what the fuck I was watching, but I got way too into it and I ended up falling asleep. Right.
Oh, no.
So my mom calls me later. And she's like, asked me if I like took the chicken out the freezer or some bullshit like that. So we
Ooh,
chopping
you
up.
didn't.
Nigga, hold on. Let's
I don't
stop
got the
right.
thought-
Let's just
thought
take a
to me.
quick little stopping point right there. When mama calls and asks you to take something out the freezer and you don't do it,
Your
and you
ass
try to
is
do that-
grass.
Yo, you know what? I must have
Everybody
taken it
has
out
to
because-
take shit out of the freezer at one point in
Come on,
time
man.
in life.
Yo, hold on, wait. I got a better one for y'all. How about when your mom tell you to take something out the freezer and you forget to take it out the freezer in a timely manner, but before
Yeah.
she get home, and you know she coming home, so you
You
take
try
it
to
out
go
the
hurry
freezer
up
and you put it in the hot water.
Oh, yeah.
Yo,
I've done that one.
dog. I'll be getting buckets of hot water just tossing it on that
Bro,
damn
'cause I'm
chicken.
like,
Just
damn, I
I leave
fucked
the
up.
water running and shit. I'm saying, yo, I'm about to let my apartment flood. Like, yo,
Type shit, bro.
hot
Niggas
water.
be tweaking, bro. Because like you don't want to get in trouble for that bullshit. So whatever it was that my mom asked me, I did it because I remember the conversation was real regular. And we was talking for a few minutes. I was asking about her day. She was asking about mine, yada yada yada. And at the very end of the conversation, I remember I was like, "Oh yeah, mom. And by the way, I don't know if my stepdad called
BT
you."
dubs.
You said my stepdad?
I
Oh,
said
but
his
you
name.
said,
I said his
okay,
name. I
my
said his name.
bad,
I
my
said his name.
bad.
I was like, I don't know if my stepdad calls you or whatever, but he's talking about he's like leaving the family or whatever. I don't know. Maybe you wanna,
Leaving the family.
Maybe you want to talk to him or whatever. And I remember she was mad calm because she didn't know if I was serious or not. She's like, okay, I guess I'll call him, talk to him in a sec. That shit. And that was it. And then I remember, and then so of course this nigga walked out. He had did some hella grimy shit. Like that nigga like took the only car we had at the time.
Damn.
Oh,
And
wow.
we were lucky that all of us went to
This nigga
school
took
near
the
the area.
quarters
Took
and
Nah,
all
this
the car.
nigga,
Took
this
all
nigga
of the
was a
Ralph's
class
bags.
A dickhead. Class A.
He must have been
dickhead.
taking a toll.
Bro, that nigga was a
Right?
class A dickhead.
He hit y'all the
But-
Magic Johnson.
Bro, but you know what it
I ain't
was?
gonna be there.
He took all the Ralph's bags. too.
But you know what it was? You know what it was? What I realized, especially now, is that the way my family kind of is, We'll have conversations kind of like this podcast. Not as like crazy as this podcast, but we'll have conversations where like I'm acting the exact same way I'm acting right in front of y'all, in front of my family. You know what I mean? And that's just kind of how we show love. That's just kind of how we show. Like, you know what I mean? We'll get at you. Like we'll get on your head.
Oh, he couldn't take it.
This nigga could not take the heat, so he had to get the fuck out of the
sensitive
kitchen,
boy.
Bruh, nuts, bro, nuts. But, you know what I mean? As funny as I'll always tell the story, and as much as I laugh about, bro, I laugh about this shit constantly, bro, because this shit is funny. Because me and that nigga got to some beef years later that we don't even talk anymore. But I'll also think about it going back to the Euphoria shit. It's like, yo, this is like why niggas was like into all the shit they was into like in high school. Because I was like, I was trying to cope with that shit of like, you know what I mean? Because I'm real close to my actual dad. You know what I mean? Like he just lives in Florida, so I don't get to see him as often as I would like.
He on a boat?
Nah, not yet anyway.
He live in Opelika?
He live in Fort Lauderdale.
Oh, that means that's good. He's doing well for himself.
That nigga's doing pretty solid.
Well, the Miseducated podcast is going to take a destination trip, and we're gonna have an episode.
Opelika, Florida.
Y'all gonna be sleeping. We gonna be always sleeping in my dad's house crib. You know what I mean?
We going to Opelika?
You been to Florida?
Yeah, bro, plenty of
My
times.
man made it out of Inglewood.
Plenty of times, bro.
Make sure he has plantain, red beans and rice,
Cocoa bread,
and jerk chicken.
a Jumex.
Jumex.
And a red stripe.
Red stripe.
Oh, you need a red stripe.
Bruh.
Shit, knock
Red
my
stripe.
glasses off.
Red stripe.
Bruh, like a motherfucker. We going to Miami, nigga. Fucking my stepdad front. But nah, bro. I laugh about this shit constantly, bro, because this nigga is a bum nigga, bro. A real life bum nigga. And it's always funny to think back to that situation because of how we all kind of reacted and how we just operated around this nigga later on. Because I remember that nigga, like, sometimes they'd have, like, little marriage counseling shits or whatever. And then that nigga would always bring me specifically in the room and be like, yo, this nigga's the one, like, talking crazy about me. You know what I mean?
I do not like this nigga.
I do not like this nigga. Please stay
But
away from
nigga
him.
always eats all of the food. He takes the
Fuck
big
you.
portions.
You talk bad about me.
Seats.
I come to America and you mistreat me. Fuck you.
Cause I used to tweak on this nigga, bro. Like I used to go in, brother. Not that I understand why the nigga walked out, but I kind of got why the nigga was.
Bro,
upset.
you roasted him out of a relationship?
That is
Bro,
nuts.
I didn't roast him out of a relationship.
That is nuts.
Cause look, bro, as an adult, I realized like if you in a relationship and you let if you fuck with that person, you'll figure it out. Honest to God.
Hold
You know
on
what
a
I mean?
minute. I don't know if I could date a shorty and be like with her for 10 years and her little nigga is just talking about me.
Bro,
constantly, like,
I'm not gonna
kidding.
say
Shut
up.
you
I'm
gonna talk
gonna
shit,
whoop his
right?
ass.
You gonna talk shit, right?
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yo,
to
every
me,
time I walk by him, I'm slapping the back of the head. Like,
Bro.
how you doing?
So
Kicking
to
up,
me,
though,
with my
man.
like, you know what I mean? When we was going in on my step, like I remember I was
Kick
talking
this
to the
nigga
homie
Ford
about
over
this
and
shit.
everything.
Was
Bro,
sad
I
as a
remember,
bitch.
I remember when I had a sleepover when I was in like middle school, elementary school, something, and I had all the homies over at the crib, and my mom had me doing something on because it was for my birthday. Bro, those shits was always fun. But I was doing something on the computer for my mom, and I was trying to print something out, and like the whole like den or whatever room we was in was like fucked up. You know what I mean? Hella messy because you know niggas been sleeping in that bitch. And my stepdad came in like 2 or 3 times talking about y'all talking to me on my birthday. You need to clean up. You need to clean up. You need to clean up. And then he came in one time and was like, yo, why did I walk in this room and it's still dirty type shit? And I'm like, bro, you seen my mom ask me to do this on a computer, and you seen that I've been trying to do this on a computer, and you've been walking past my brother and everybody else who done made this mess, telling me to clean up, my nigga, like you're tripping in so many words.
He
know
thought
what I
you
mean?
was pussy.
Bro, I guess so. In that moment, he realized I wasn't because he walked out the room and sent my mom in. And my mom was like, yo, you can't be talking to bro like that in front of your friends. Like, you know, that's kind of crazy. You know what I mean? And I just remember thinking, like, yo, if this nigga's supposed to be my dad, like...
Everybody at
So
the
you-
sleepover was
you
like,
wanted
get his
him-
ass.
You wanted him to like actually show the authority. You pretty much wanted him to step up to the plate.
I
sound
mean,
like.
here's what it was. I gave the nigga a chance. The nigga didn't, like, you know, come up to the chance. Because this was years down the line. So I gave the nigga a chance. You know what I mean? He didn't step up to the chance at any point, whether it was me or my mom or my brother who gave him, or actually I won't speak for my mom, but me and my brother who gave him a chance, he didn't step up to the chance. And so to see shit like that, like, okay, you only want to flex in front of the homies, or you only want to flex in front of other people, or like, if we in front of people, like, you want to all of a sudden try to be like, oh, I could tell him what to do because I know he's not going to do nothing stupid in front of these people because his mom might fuck with him. So it's like, okay, my dude, like, all right, if this how you want to be, like, you want to act like an idiot, you know what I mean? We could both act like idiots, and we'll see who comes out on top. You know what I mean? Because it's like this. He
I
grew
love
up
when
wherever the
niggas tell
fuck
me
he
shit
grew up.
like that.
Yeah, bro, because it's like you grew up wherever the fuck you grew up. You went through whatever the fuck you went through. I'm going to school at this point with, like, niggas that that are fucking gangbangers at like, 10, 11 years old type shit. Niggas that are going through some real life shit. These are the niggas that are talking shit about me on a daily basis. Like niggas that will real life.
Fuck me.
If they can't, bro, if they can't murk me, they will find somebody quick that can murk me. So my nigga, if you are not coming with that exact same energy and not even on some foul shit, like you got to be better than me and you got to be better than these niggas. But if you ain't coming with that exact same energy, and I can get at you in the exact same way these niggas is getting at me with no consequences, oh my God, nigga. Yeah. It's about to get bad for you, bro.
Yeah, that's what I thank God that
I'm taking all of your mislabeled porn,
bro,
too.
I couldn't be someone like that.
But you know
what the fuck is wrong with you?
What did he say?
The nigga said, I'm taking all your mislabeled porn, too.
I'm taking all that
right
shit,
here.
nigga.
This nigga.
He's taking all
That's okay, I don't need you, honey. Beat my dick like it owes me money.
That's why
I'm taking it all, baby. Taking it all, baby. I'm taking it all.
Fuck it.
For the first time in my life. Bro, that was my shit growing up.
Yo, I think we might have touched on that last episode. I don't think we did. But
when is snitching okay?
Ooh.
Snitching, you know what? I'll say this. Because even in that particular situation, there's shit that I should have snitched on that I didn't. Because I was like, I'm respect or whatever.
Yeah.
I think snitching is okay when it's your life or somebody else's. Or it's even like, your family versus something else. Like, I think Cameron in that Bill O'Reilly or like Anderson Cooper interview said that.
I got dirt on you, doggy.
Yeah,
I got dirt on you, dog.
I got dirt on you.
You're done for the night.
You're mad. No, when that nigga said that if you're serial
No, Cameron,
killer,
I'm not upset.
that nigga said
Mr. Cameron Giles? No.
Nigga said if a serial killer was
You
living next door
mad?
to him,
You mad?
he wouldn't snitch.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what, man? I'm with Cameron on that, man. If there was a serial killer living next door to me, that's none of my business what he do with his life.
Yeah.
As long as he don't kill me and people that I know, I don't give a fuck.
Man.
But like if
you
if
go
he,
ahead and kill everybody you want.
But look at how that looks like. Say that person murks damn near everybody in the building, and you shook a week before that person. They're gonna be like, "Why'd you shake? You know what I mean? Why'd you leave so abruptly? Why'd you break your lease?"
Here's the thing.
I found a better place.
I remember we lived in the neighborhood, and there was a sex offender or something like that that moved into the neighborhood.
Was he white?
Yes,
Probably.
Of course.
and I remember like there was this lady who found out, and she was going door to door and passing out, you know what I'm saying, like information and everything about who he was. Now, I think that's necessary snitching.
I know he has some meth on him too. Niggas be doing that.
He a
That's-
white sex offender? He definitely doing that.
That's a necessary
No,
snitch right
bro.
there.
I mean, and at that point, you may as well. But there's also the shit that's like, I know we bring up every episode, but the person that killed Nipsey, he was a snitch. That was one of the reasons why he even had beef with Nipsey.
So is it confirmed that
No,
he
no,
had
no,
beef with Nipsey?
I don't even think we need to give him the light of day.
Yeah,
we don't.
I
But
agree.
Fuck that nigga. Like,
I know,
let's
yo,
talk
fuck
about
that-
another snitch.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about
Alpo.
Frank. There you go.
Who?
Alpo.
No, I just watched that YouTube documentary. The first one, bro. It's like it was a generation of this, and then the generation went down, and now I think the generation is back up to this because them young niggas was wilding out.
Come on, fam.
Hey, listen,
Right,
man.
and then the generation in the 90s they were too, but like the 90s, early 2000s, they were kind of the generation that like settled down a little bit, and now this new generation reminds me of the, you know what I'm saying? They going in because like when you really think about it, Tupac and Big died what 25, 25,
Something like that. Yeah,
right?
24, 25.
You know,
Yeah.
so it's just like, and mind you, they didn't. Pac didn't have kids, huh?
No.
Pac didn't have kids, but Biggie already had
Yeah, he
kids.
already had, yeah.
So the thing about it is like, yo, they were wilding out, and it was like no consequences. This is just us. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, I would have thought they was way older until I got older and then started seeing more,
realized
Them
you know,
They was moving
niggas were
different.
some young niggas.
moving
Yeah,
different.
moving different, bro.
But it's like no matter how much it relates to this newer generation, I still, I'm sorry, can't respect these new niggas. I just can't.
Right.
They're not doing it the right way. They're in the same situation. I'll give them that because a lot of these new niggas come from nothing. I give it that. But like I just cannot respect this.
Get your
Yo,
snitching off.
But you also got to think
Get
about
your snitching off. Fuck it.
You got to think
That's how
about
you
all
feel?
this.
That's how I feel. Get
You know
your
what I'm
snitching
saying?
off.
All these distractions and these expectations that they have to live up to. So somebody like 6ix9ine, right?
Is he snitching
He was
for real?
what?
Yo, 6ix9ine's doing the right thing.
He's doing the right thing. They was fucking his girl. They wanted to kill him.
Oh, them niggas was tripping. Them niggas was tripping.
They was fucking his girl. They
They
had a plan to kill him. They were doing all types of shit. He doing the right thing, decision on all of them. Fuck them. Fuck that.
But see, a lot of people would say like, "Nah, we not messing with 6ix9ine."
The only reason is because he was screaming "gang, gang." Now he want to rap. But the thing about it is, if he wasn't a rapper, right, and he was just an affiliate, and he was just not big, and he got caught up, then he snitched.
Oh yeah.
Woo. You know what I'm saying? But
I
like
mean,
the fact
think
that
about
he yelling
what
all that hoorah shit, and then
like,
it happens.
Think about what his life is gonna be when he get out, if he gets out.
He gonna be working in a Walmart somewhere in Wyoming.
Sheesh.
He'll be working in Walmart, Wyoming.
You want to know something crazy? We won't know when he gets out.
We won't.
No, we won't know. They won't tell. Hell no, they'll never tell us.
Word through the grapevine gonna get
He
out.
probably out right now, living in Guadalajara or something.
No, you might be right. He might be out right now, and he just informing them. That's a very big possibility.
For real.
Right, he might
living
be.
somewhere on the hills, everything paid for.
You heard it first on a Miseducated podcast.
6ix9ine
Because if
is
we're
out,
right,
so
we're right. But if we're wrong, we're allowed to be.
If you find 6ix9ine, send us a picture. We'll use him as our cover art.
Ooh.
That's the thing, bro. Some of these cats don't think about their future.
he gonna fake his death and be
They don't
like
think
the real
about.
Tupac.
They don't think about their.
You know, and then it was a
Yeah, they don't think about their future, bro.
and there was a lot of shit that was going on social media with 6ix9ine too, right? Like a lot of, you know, that's what the DA and all that they would always go back
His
to.
little baby
shit
mom's
that he
got a
posted.
fat old ass.
The DA and shit would go back to stuff that he posted on social media too, right?
Oh
I'm
yeah,
sure.
that's bro. You self-incriminating yourself.
Which brings me to my next question.
Did
that
I
I've
just say
always wanted to really
self-incriminating yourself?
that I've always really wanted to ask is, you think social media really is like? I mean, we kind of already know the answer to that, but how is it really ruining, you know, relationships and our general perception of reality?
That's a form of snitching too in a relationship. With you ain't about the right.
What was the question again?
With social media, man, like how's it really like it's done so much. Social media can be used for good and bad, but it's been a lot of bad. So how's it like really ruining our perception of reality and friendships and relationships? Because
Okay, I was gonna ask when you
niggas
said
can,
relationship. What did you mean?
no, like niggas can go on social media nowadays, and like I think we've talked about on this podcast many times. You know, people can go on social media and build a life that they're not really living, whether it's some street shit,
I know,
or whether it's
man. I know people doing that right now.
I know a lot of y'all out there scamming and blamming,
That's a fact.
and I know a lot of y'all shorties out there fucking them.
Sheesh.
But anyway,
Motherfuckers is sharing a 1-bedroom with like 7 dudes.
some Brockhampton shit, like we said last episode.
They doing some Brockhampton shit in their crib, and you shorties is fucking
Fucking,
licking their gooch.
yo, shorties, if,
Yo!
if y'all listen to this podcast, I want y'all to listen to me real quick. If your man's not a trust fund baby, right, and he don't clock in every day to go to work, and he's not trapping, he's a scammer, and yo raggedy ass is fucking him.
That
That's a
part.
fact.
You know
Come
what I'm saying?
fuck us here
So-
at the Miseducated podcast.
Nah,
Not me.
I don't
Minus-
want no. I
not
don't,
me.
Minus Dennis.
We don't. And Kevin, I don't want no scammer leftovers.
Look, man, I'll take some scamming pussy. They might, hey,
Shit. Nope.
Act
little
up, nigga get snatched up.
Yeah.
act up, nigga.
Your
Hey,
credit card gonna be in a wind.
Whoa!
chase.
Did you just reference
City Girls.
City Girls?
The scammingest
Yeah.
of all of the female rappers that I've heard in a
Did
very
Shorty
long
get
time.
locked up for
Shout out
credit
JT,
card
free,
fraud?
free JT, goddamn.
But I do
All
agree though. So
criminal.
I do agree with your question, like with what you were saying. Like it does. Social media does ruin friendships, relationships,
Oh, relationships.
and all that.
I've
like,
seen
people live a certain lifestyle on there because other people live it. Like for example, this is crazy. Well, before Instagram, did y'all know people to travel this much?
Oh wow, no.
People literally travel just so they could take pictures and post them on social media and let people know I'm in Turks and Caicos.
Yeah.
I'm at fucking I'm in Montego Bay.
Yeah.
I'm in Punta Cana. Like I'm in all, you know what I'm saying?
I'm
like
in Dubai.
I'm in
goddamn.
Dubai. Like first of all, if you still traveling to Dubai as a vacation spot in 2019, you need to get the fuck out of here.
That's true.
You need to get the whole fuck out of here. That shit is
whole
that
fuck.
shit played out now, man. That shit don't
I'll
play
still
out.
take a Dubai trip, goddamn. What do you mean?
You gonna be getting your shit chest on? You want me to get your shit on, boy?
No, I don't want that.
You want that? Alright, I'm just
Pause.
Whoa.
I'm
What?
just checking.
What happened?
Wait, you haven't heard of the girls getting flown out to Dubai so they could get shitted on their chest?
What?
Yo, yeah.
Yeah.
This,
Who?
yo,
Why would
it's
Cori be a
crazy.
part
Yo,
of that?
this shorty said dead ass she got hit up to be a sugar baby, and it was like some like foreign cat. Like
You know my
talking about
dad's
some, yo,
nickname is Sugar Bear. Oh, I just wanted to put that out there.
You didn't have to. But good looks.
Shout out Sugar Bear.
Shout out SB.
Sugar Bear, come on the show.
SB.
Shout out
That was
FD,
his-
yep.
That was his street name though. So you,
So you know he had a lot of bodies on him.
yeah, I don't know about that.
I feel that.
But hold on, so they getting flown out for
Girls from social media was getting flown out to Dubai so they could do those guys over there could do some wild nasty shit to them.
That's disgusting.
And funny thing about it, somebody put like a fucking WordPress article about it or something about the names of the girls that was getting flown out to these places and what the guys are doing and how much they were getting paid to get flown out and all that kind of
Getting
shit.
that oil money to get shat on.
Yeah.
that is wild.
Yeah, so they was doing some wild nasty shit. But back to my point
Scat play.
about social media and all that. People really
Like 2 Girls 1 Cup. You remember that?
That was crazy.
We didn't even have to bring that memory
That
back.
was nasty.
Yeah.
That was nasty.
But yeah, so you were
fam.
saying
But like before social media popped off, people wasn't really talking about traveling this much. People wasn't really traveling. You would know families to go on vacation.
yeah.
Like it'll be like a mom, dad, and their kids summer vacation. They will go away to like Mexico. They'll go away to the Caribbean. They'll go away to Europe. They'll go to Africa. They'll go to Asia. You know, they'll go different places. They'll go experience something new with their family.
Right.
Now with social media, these women are just flying to these places, getting flued out. Their sponsors are paying for these flights for them to go to these places just so they can post pictures on social media. And then you have the bozos that don't have any sponsors. Be like, yo, I gotta fly to these girls are there.
Flew out airline.
These girls are going there. But say no more. I'm gonna fly over here. So I feel like social media ruins shit into that sense because people are living for others.
Scattered.
People are living. People are living.
That's some scattered ass that I don't want. Ladies and
scattered
gentlemen.
ass.
But see,
Y'all can keep that scattered boot.
That's
but
where people.
scattered booty.
y'all can keep that
But
scattered ass.
that's where people have to really.
Sheesh.
I don't know, y'all. Y'all know I'm a pretty deep dude,
Scattered
man.
shit.
But that's where, man, people just you're living a life that's not fulfilled, and you're not at peace with yourself.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? Where you are constantly chasing this thing,
Just
that,
like a drug.
just like a drug.
You chasing that high.
You're chasing that
Makes
high,
sense. That same high everybody doing.
of these likes
Yeah.
because.
Oh,
Essentially,
boy.
that's what these likes are.
That's
They,
why Instagram,
they
Instagram
release
is
an
trying
endorphin
to.
in your brain.
You know,
That's
Instagram
a
is trying to like get rid of that because it's
The
affecting
numbers,
so
that's
the,
many-
gonna be
the amount on it.
Actually,
mean,
what's crazy is once again Kanye is the one who came up with it was like, hey, I'm trying to have meetings with Instagram and all these other social media platforms where only the users are allowed to see. Maybe
Yeah, so like if I post a picture and all of y'all like it, y'all can't see if y'all
Yeah,
who
you
like
can't-
it.
you can't
Only
see.
I can see.
I think
Exactly.
that would be better for things, truthfully.
It'll
just
even
because-
out. It'll even out the playing field in a sense because all these influencers and all these people they use that to like kind of prove if they're better than everybody.
Yeah.
Like yo, I get this many likes.
Yeah.
This many people do this.
I mean,
this many
people
do that.
put it on their resume now.
True.
Yeah, people put
Yo,
it. That's
Insta
fucking
is
weird.
low key like a resume these days.
That's
If
weird.
you have your Insta like say you're getting more than 5,000 plus likes per picture, and you're getting say more than 1,000 views on whatever stories you're posting.
That's marketing.
That's marketing.
Fam,
so
that's
so
marketing.
any
I've
business.
I've put in applications where it says,
What's your IG handle?
yeah, what's your IG handle, and then it asks you how many followers have you been able to manage in a certain amount of years, and I'm
Yeah.
like, yo, that's crazy.
Listen, man. Whenever somebody asks me for any kind of profile, or web URL kind of shit on a job profile or
LinkedIn.
whatever it is, I don't put it. That's none of your business. I don't want you looking at my shit. If you're not gonna hire me
That's-
based off of that, that's on you.
That's why, bro. Honestly, I have a website like DennisBotan.com, and I have my portfolio.
Hey, plug.
Right.
And look, hey, bro, that's the way to go though. Just have your own website, put a portfolio with your resume and work that you've done, man, and they can see that. That's your resume right
That does
there.
work. I got a homie with one.
Any
website's
relation
up.
to DennisKootentang.com?
Hey, I
This
know.
nigga just
what
knocking
is
down
that?
walls.
Kootatang?
What?
Kootatang?
What is
Kootatang with a
that,
capital C.
bruh?
Dennis
You was knocking back in your previous life, DennisKootentang.com. Y'all ain't
That
never
nigga-
been on
that
Dennis
nigga said,
Kootentang?
fuck
That
all
sound-
shit you got
what is
going on
that?
currently.
That sound like a
I know what
fucking
Koontang. I
porn
know what
site.
Koontang is.
Yeah, remember the dude I told you RKO'd the bitch with a shit in her mouth? That was off DennisKootentang.com.
Oh, Jesus.
You are lying.
Nah, I'm lying. What the fuck?
I was like,
Y'all
what?
going for a ride?
Kootatang.
I'm like, there's no way.
No way.
But nah, bruh, like, man, I don't be I don't
Man,
sweat
look.
this social media stuff as much as I used to.
If
Just
y'all not
because-
giving them no pussy on social media, just get off.
Right.
Shit.
Whoa.
And if you on Hinge, right?
If you ain't giving up no pussy on Hinge, you
Get
get on
off.
These
YouTube.
don't count as a social media. Let me say this on social
Niggas
media
don't
before
want
we
to
get on
goddamn
the,
meet a bitch on Hinge, then go get sushi. We trying to go bust walls.
so I get on the what's it called? Thoughts.
While he's eating soft baked cookies from
So I'm
McDonald's.
trying to hear that soft baked puss.
Living his best.
That's it, my
Whoa.
man.
That
See, you
melt
know,
my mouth.
that's it.
Living
Perfect.
his best.
Jesus.
If you don't want me
You
to
know
get
what?
my
And if
black
you
ass
got-
up
I got another thing to say.
and
'cause
go
my-
get you a glass of water neat with no ice
With
at
no
3 a.m. so you
That's
can guzzle that bitch after I tear your back out, then
That
guess
part.
what?
The fact that he called the water neat.
neat, no ice, nigga.
Like he got it at a bar.
Man, you ain't never had no neat glass of water at 3
No, I had
a.m.
a
You
neat
haven't
glass of
lived.
water.
Look,
My
Look,
man drank it out
You
the
call that
faucet.
room temperature water.
I
Hey,
agree.
the way Kev be talking, he gonna have one shorty walk up to him on Hollywood Boulevard one day, or maybe Sunset Boulevard, wherever
Hey,
you
one
are.
of the sun, one of
Definitely
Be
the
like,
Beverly
oh
Boulevard.
yeah, Kev. So you be talking all that? What's up now?
Yep.
She gonna tell you.
Well, if she's on
Whip it
Hollywood
out.
Boulevard, I'm gonna curve her. But if she's on Sunset, depends where we are.
where we are, Sunset, right?
She might
My
she
man.
might be able to get that that application
That
started. I might push her to the front of the line.
I don't know, but
You know what I'm saying? I might not even do a background check.
Sunset and La Cienega.
Whoa, that's where.
I mean,
Oh, he raw dogging for sure. He raw dogging. He nasty.
if you raw dogging a chick from Sunset Boulevard, you know what?
You have AIDS.
No, Whoa. Hey, look,
no.
fellas, I'm gonna tell y'all right now,
tell you
man.
something. Don't get- stop-
Yo, look at Kev. Look at Kev.
Yo,
Look, fellas.
Kev will take back his whole statement right
Look,
now.
fellas.
stop giving head on your
Oh,
knees
oh.
too if you eating girls out, because my neck over here is
Ew.
shit.
Hold the fuck on. You ate a bitch out when she was
Yo,
standing
listen.
up?
No,
Listen,
You sure she didn't get your ass?
yo, listen.
If she had her
Was
hand
that
on the back of
Jules?
your head,
Yo.
you owe us 10 push-ups.
Wait, was that Jules?
Yeah. Listen.
wait, what? Oh, what did he say? You are nuts.
That
What?
We are fucking finished.
Finished. We are fucking finished.
Jules. Yo.
Finished.
Yo, you gotta turn your badge in, Chief.
I ain't never did
You're
that. What
finished
y'all
in this
niggas talking
town.
about.
So look,
They don't even do that shit on Old Town Road.
I'm missing.
Look, man,
Yo,
Yo, I'm just gonna.
it might be
I'm
some.
like, what's the next subject? Can
It
we
might
just put
be
this
some
nigga
pussy on
trial?
Old Town Road.
Can
Hey,
we
cut.
be this nigga on trial?
It's some pussy on Old Town Road though. I don't know what y'all talking about. I really don't even understand. I'm gonna be straight up.
You better tighten up them drawstrings, Chief.
I don't know what the hell they talking about. What I'm saying is chicks that I'm messing with real women.
Nigga hot now.
So
This nigga mad.
you know, so
Eating fuck this.
we gonna have to cancel
oh
this.
shit, we gotta
Yo, this a
cancel.
whole unusual episode.
Oh my god. Oh shit. So,
Only sponsor we gonna get is from Mike Pence.
oh my god.
Yeah, we got to delete that
Oh
part.
my god.
Yeah,
We're gonna be on Mike Pence's presidential election campaign.
yo,
Bruh.
this last little 5 minutes knife, you just gotta cut
5
it
minutes?
No. We rolling with this one.
Bro, I don't know. This
Hell yeah, if y'all got
Last
my black
little
ass
tip-
talking
last-
about pulling Jimmy hats out of girls' pussies, well, guess
out. Ain't
what?
nothing wrong with that.
that nigga's been
Yo,
hot
Cori,
ever
you
since that
wanna-
episode came out, huh?
Yo, Cori, you want to end us off on the BET Awards and the winners and nominees and all that? You want to end us off
Shit.
there?
I guess so. Let me see. What we got?
That nigga Corey's
God.
faded tonight. I love it.
Uh,
Oh, I don't know why you love that, but
Yeah.
Because he's always hold his own. He never really too faded. Now you can just see it in
Nah,
his
Corey
eyes.
be drunk, man.
What?
Corey be.
So we got-
This nigga Corey be more fucked up.
Corey
than
look just
most
like
niggas, right?
Ezekiel
He
Elliott
like
tonight. He got his little tank top on,
we got,
cowboy hat.
Best female R&B pop artist.
But is he running through some holes?
Yo, we got best female R&B pop artist. We have 5 nominees. Beyonce was the winner, but the people who were nominated along Beyonce is Ella Mai, her, Solange, SZA, and Tiana Taylor. I don't know why.
Why did Beyonce win that?
Because she's Beyonce.
Whoa! I choose Solange album over Tiana Taylor's.
Hold on, wait.
Because wait,
And I've never even heard her song ever.
in the last year, what has Beyonce done?
Solange?
Let me just
What has Beyonce done in the last year?
What? You never heard her?
I'm gonna tell you.
Bro, you are sleeping.
I'm gonna tell you.
Wait, did hers debut album drop last year, or was it
2017?
Okay,
No,
I might be tripping.
I think it was 2018.
It was 2018?
Let me, come on.
let's double check. Yeah, we
Anytime
got
Real
Beyonce
rude
is-
boy puff
And then-
ganja by the gooses.
Anytime Beyonce is in the category, just assume
She's
she's
damn near gonna win. I was
This is
gonna
so-
say though about the BET Awards. I'm not sure how the voting works on the BET Awards or even how the
That's how we
nominations
voted.
Let
work.
me-
That's how we voted here.
But
Yeah.
I'm saying like I don't know even how the nomination like niggas like it has to be like just 5 niggas just like
Because
this.
this,
It's like,
I'm
yo,
gonna be
who-
straight up. This next one is gonna get us into a whole new bag that I don't even know if we.
I still want to know why Beyonce won, but
She's Beyonce.
We know you do, but we can continue.
Best male R&B pop artist: Khalid, John Legend, Chris Brown, Childish Gambino, Anderson .Paak, and the winner Bruno Mars. Is Bruno
Best
Mars a
male
culture?
pop?
Bruno Mars, I'm sorry,
I
I
don't
don't
think
care
so.
what y'all say. Bruno Mars cannot miss.
Yeah,
That shit
Bruno-
might get
Bruno
annoying.
goes in.
He drops good music.
It might get annoying if you
Nah,
get on the
he not
radio
a-
after 10.
I
Nah,
would
so
consider
he's a culture
him.
vulture?
I would have considered him a culture vulture.
Nah, not at all.
No, I
You
wouldn't
wouldn't
consider
consider him a
black as
culture
well.
vulture? Huh?
No, I would have
But
considered him
even
a culture
outside of
vulture.
that, I'm just surprised he won that. That was best male pop
Yeah,
artist.
with best male R&B and pop artist.
But
with-
that's
R&B and
but
pop.
that's my thing. What did Bruno Mars do last year?
Yeah, he didn't do nothing last year.
That's my question
See,
with Beyonce.
Whoa.
Here's the
Beyonce's
thing.
a little
Mars-
different, 'cause
Bruno
Beyonce
Mars-
did Coachella.
Bruno
True.
Mars's feature single-handedly killed anything.
The shit with
so-
Cardi
Which
B?
feature?
I know he had one
No,
with Gucci,
that the one.
right?
Yes, the I fly. Hit it
Okay.
again. Fly. Yeah, I know
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
hitting it out there.
He did that joint with
Gucci, sky. I drink Bella till I'm Flower. drunk. I smoke till I'm skied. There's a
nigga.
better day. You about to get cheese. Somebody get cheese.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, okay.
Oh
got
my
some new
god,
lyrics, but I agree.
that's a
Sure.
remix.
Best group, we got the Carters.
I like how I hit that fly real quick. You know what I'm saying?
The best group, we got the Carters, Lil Baby and Gunna, City Girls, Chloe and Halle, and the winner of that category,
Wait, what was the category?
the best group.
Chloe and Kylie.
Who do you think won the best group? It's
Chloe
one.
and Kylie?
No.
Oh, Chloe
There's
and
there's
Halle?
Migos.
Chloe and
Is,
Halle.
I didn't even mention
Oh,
Migos
damn.
yet, but they are the winner of the
Yeah,
category.
of course. The Migos are gonna win it.
For best group?
Mm-hmm.
I guess.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
guess.
out of Chloe and Halle, City Girls, I probably would have given it to. Yeah, I'll get it later. I probably-
Migos. They've all. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if
But what did
our
Migos do
opinions if
last
they
year?
weren't good, but they've all successfully dropped
they dropped their
independent
solo
albums.
tapes too.
Yes.
So.
Okay,
With-
I guess you could do that.
And then Culture, Culture
dropped
2 last
last year,
summer. So yeah,
Which
Okay, all right,
Takeoff,
all right.
Takeoff had the best solo.
No,
still have not
Offset-
listened to it. Is it worth it?
Offset was
had the-
good.
Offset
was
had the
good.
best solo album of all.
Just so
three.
we know,
Y'all are tripping,
just
bro.
so we
I'm
know,
gonna be honest with y'all.
Quavo had the worst one.
Yes, Quavo
What?
had the worst.
I
Worst
thought
one.
Quavo had the worst one.
Yeah,
I
Quavo
thought
had the
Quavo
worst.
shit was lit.
No,
Offset,
Quavo's
Offset had
was-
the best
Listen,
one.
this is a
Not
4-1 gentleman sweep right here.
Yeah,
Sit this one out.
I
bro.
didn't even be
Quavo's was
disrespectful.
not
This is a
bad.
gentleman sweep.
You know, I have hot
sounded,
takes.
It sounded very rushed.
Yeah.
True.
Not only that,
Offset
There wasn't
had
much
the best
going
one.
on.
what?
But
Here's what I'll
Drake
say.
had a little nut ass feature on that
Yeah,
shit.
yeah,
That
nice
shit was
version of it.
crazy. It made
Nut
And
ass.
Quavo had like
the
two
little
good-
sweetie
Nut
joint.
ass.
in defense of Kev,
Take
I
off.
thought Quavo's album. The only reason, I personally, outside of his
Did
sound
you
of
did
Rush,
you hear what Lead the Wave?
Lead the way by who?
I'm not
Take
saying
off.
Lead the way.
I didn't listen to none of that dumb
Whoa.
shit.
Bro, Takeoff shit was fire. Even Infatuation was nuts. But look, about Quavo, only reason I didn't, or one of the big reasons I didn't fuck with this shit was it was just too pop for me. I was like, this shit is cool, but I'm gonna hear most of these songs in the club at the, you know what I mean, like going
Or
out
on
like some shit.
Amigos album.
Bro, it was just like it was straight, but to me it was some low key mint. But in defense of you, like it was only because of what's it called?
Okay.
Only because of what's it called?
Offset shit just seemed too sad. Like I don't give a fuck about
Yeah.
you
Offset
apologizing.
had the best
He
album.
made grown man music. He
But
has a
Takeoff-
Offset had
child.
the best one.
Takeoff
Yeah,
shit
but
was
the
fire.
songs sounded better. They were better produced. They were actually proven to be more commercially successful with the one with Cardi Clout. You know,
Yeah,
it's doing better.
that's
It
true.
was the most commercial album out of all three of them.
And
It
it
was.
just sounded cohesively better than the other two. Don't get me wrong, Takeoff album hard. I like some songs on Quavo album, but if I had to give it to one of the Migos, I'm gonna give it to Offset, having a better album. Best collab, ladies and gentlemen. Best collab. So we got Taste, Tyga featuring Offset. Could have been her featuring Bryson Tiller. Never even heard the song.
Never even heard that
I've
shit.
heard it. It was a pretty good song.
Yeah. I Like It, Cardi featuring Bad Bunny and J Balvin.
Yep.
I like that song.
A Lot, J Cole and 21.
I'm so convinced why I like it.
And the last one, Sicko Mode.
Sicko Mode won.
Sicko
That
Mode.
was easily the
Sicko
song of
Mode
the
won,
entire
for
year
sure.
last year.
If you would have started with
I was
that
gonna
one,
say
bro.
the very first one. What was the very first one?
I said Taste, Tyga.
No,
Yeah.
no.
That wasn't a bad song,
that
but
was the.
when you said
That's a
I
hard
like it, I thought for sure that was a winner. And then you said
Me
Sicko
too.
Mode, and that was a guarantee.
Nah, Taste was hard, like towards
was hard.
the end of the year. But Sicko Mode, that shit was hard.
yeah.
When that
Switch
dropped,
to the beat.
from the very night the album dropped till now.
That song
True.
is just a dope song.
Sicko
That's a
Mode is
really
three
good
different
song.
in one. That wasn't even
Them
fair.
niggas.
Shout out to them playing
That shit was
Sway
like
Lee.
Neapolitan ice cream. That shit was three.
Shout out to
flavors.
them
they-
playing Sway Lee
they
because
play
Sway
Sway
Lee, I don't know what happened,
Sway
but
got
this
the
young
Sway-
man can
Sway
make
got some credits
anything.
on there.
Yeah,
He's on
wait,
Sicko Mode.
He's on
Oh yeah, he is on Sicko Mode. That's right.
And they didn't even put him in
You
the
got
video.
left over Bad and Bougie?
Some said.
You got left off of
Yo,
Sicko
today's
Mode.
anniversary for that. Did y'all know that?
What?
Today's anniversary for that Bad and Bougie interview.
That's why I seen the video.
There's
today.
another
Yeah.
day in Black Music Month history
It's
right
a crazy
there.
day for
Shout out
black
to
music.
Dave.
That was when Joe Budden almost got
That
washed
was-
by the
got
Migos.
washed.
And that was the day every single member of the Migos got people to what's it called? They got people to talk to them about how to interview. You know what I mean? How
True.
to interview better.
So we
You
got
know,
the
each and every one of them niggas got better.
next category, ladies and gentlemen, or gentlemen and ladies who are listening. Hey, hey,
lady
ladies.
Ow.
Ow. Best female rap artist. Remy. Don't know why she was nominated.
No, she's not bad.
No, I mean you gonna see. Here's my thing, and this is gonna be
Well,
real.
go-
I
This
just
is my-
want to know what you
wait,
did
wait,
that
wait.
year.
I'm conceited.
That's exactly-
I gotta read.
I mean, at this point, Bruno Mars is winning Best R&B Pop Artist.
That's true. And that's what I'm saying. Like, shout out Remy. Shout out for Remy for just being Remy Ma, just being able to, like, her and Nicki Minaj both got nominated. I understand Nicki because she had Queen last year, but with Remy, I mean, just shout out to her because you know
Shout
whenever
out
you
to Remy. Also,
you just-
shout
you
out
just
to
get
Freeway
nominated
for
just
doing the
for
chicken
being who
noodle
you are.
soup.
Yo, shout out Remy. Don't shoot none of us, please.
Yeah,
Alright,
don't
you
shoot
know
nobody
when he's
here.
from
But shout out
Dallas.
to
Remy
Freeway for
thug,
doing the
you
chicken
heard?
noodle
No,
soup.
that's a fact.
Okay, yeah, so we got Remy, Nicki, Megan Thee Stallion. Hey, Megan Thee Stallion, and if you ever get a chance to listen to this
Why did you
This
adjust
hat.
your cap?
if you ever get a chance, just my God,
Why is he so? Why is he so lusty, man? What's wrong with
I'm
you?
scared.
my
You know what?
heavenly
Give me the
God.
weed. I don't want
That's the
this
Lord
week
who
to be
blessed that
anywhere
ass.
before.
The Lord made that ass there, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, Megan, if you listening, you know, hey, what's up? How you doing? You know, I'm Corey. Goddamn, the rest of these niggas on here, they don't really matter that much when it comes to, you know, you and I. But anyways, after Megan Thee Stallion, we got Cash Doll, and we got the winner, ladies and gentlemen, Cardi B.
Of course.
That sounds about right.
Of course you want.
Even
Best-
when Cardi B misses, she wins.
wins.
Because that cash shit, you never heard the rest of that shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which one?
Let's
was
just
Dennis.
acknowledge that Dennis finally said some shit like that.
What?
That was him.
Okay.
That was none of us. So he got to have some fucking felonies too, damn it. All right?
Finally, we got Dennis.
Shit.
He got a felony.
And he
on
did
him.
it too good, too. So maybe he needs to go, boom, 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 boom. Y'all niggas better fucking sing. Boom, 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 boom. Sing it. All right. All right, cut that shit. We're good. He's guilty.
Yeah. Best male rap artist. Best male rap artist. Who do you think won this category? I'm not gonna even name it.
Best male rap artist.
Yeah.
Oh, that probably
Drake?
most likely went. No, it went to Lil Baby.
So the category of best male rap artist nominees were Travis Scott, Meek Mill, J. Cole, Aubrey Graham, 21 Savage, and the late great Mr. Nipsey Hussle.
Oh. Oh no, it went to Nipsey.
It
Of
went to
course.
Nipsey.
And I want to know why Nipsey Hussle won.
Well, he did
Because
the
he
last
died.
time that before the BET Awards, I think his album Victory Lap wasn't even considered.
Yeah.
I
last
hope
BET.
there's no
Yeah,
hot
it wasn't.
take.
It wasn't last time. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
And then
Okay.
you know you in
I was
LA.
hoping there was no hot take after that. That
No.
was-
I listen.
This nigga Kev was scared. Kev was
Wait,
like,
it was for best male artist. For
Best male
artist
rap artist.
of 2018, correct?
Yeah, I think that sounds about right.
All right.
That's not a bad.
I'm just checking.
I'm gonna be straight up.
I'm just
Anybody in that category could have won, and it would have
Nipsey every goddamn time. You hear me?
There it is.
Kev looked
coming
like
after
you know
us.
how Kev looked like right before just getting ready for what Free was about to say. Kev looked like somebody said this nigga was about to be struck by lightning if he said anything negative.
He was
about
holding
him.
his chest. And
That's how scared this nigga.
Hey,
Kev
man,
was.
I'm not gonna say nothing negative. I'm just asking questions.
I'm gonna give you the we got some other categories here that really they matter, but shout out to Snoop for winning the the Dr. Bobby Jones Gospel Inspirational Award. Shout out to Snoop for that.
It was a
This
good
motherfucker dropped
album.
one
Don't-
gospel album.
Shout out
Bro,
to
number
Don't
one.
hate on the Snoop
Shout out
gospel
to
album. It's not bad.
shout out to Childish for winning Video of the Year with This Is America.
Yeah.
I didn't really see any other video. Well, besides Nice for What, that was probably the only one that really I would even assume
I don't know.
probably
Nah,
gave
Nice
it
for
like a
What wasn't
good
on
little
That would've won out of the
good run.
surprise.
No, I'm just saying like out of the videos because it
In the
was
same
a lot.
category with the same
It was
nominees,
Money,
yeah,
Cardi
I was
B.
surprised.
It was Ape Shit. That's another one that could have easily won. Or Please Me. So I see This Is America winning. If not This Is America, I definitely see Nice for What. Shout out Regina King for winning Best Actress.
Yes.
I mean, that was a stacked category. You got Issa Rae, Regina Hall, Taraji Henson, Viola Davis, Tiffany Haddish. Shout out.
Nah, Regina King wins that.
Yeah.
There's, I mean,
For sure.
Yeah,
that was her
she
year.
wins that.
Easily.
Shout out Regina.
Best actor,
actress.
they gave it to Michael B. Jordan.
No, no.
it's hot.
No.
If it
Oh,
wasn't,
shit.
No, there's
wasn't-
no way there is a best male actor category and Michael B. Jordan wins. There's absolutely no way.
You don't
I think they
he
had
can
to do it
Hey,
because he was
look,
in two
Michael
Michael B.
blockbusters
Jordan
last
has
year.
3 lines in every movie
Yo,
he's
listen,
in, and
but
then
hold
he
on.
dies or fights.
Listen, one, all of Michael B. Jordan's best work is when he dies. Let's start there.
He didn't die in
And
Creed,
two-
did he?
No.
No, he didn't. But
He got
Creed's good.
fucked up
Creed's
one
good.
time.
I'll give Creed. He did.
I haven't seen Creed 2, so don't spill the motherfucker.
Creed 2 is pretty dope
I
too.
haven't watched
but
Creed
look,
2 either.
It's
Yeah.
alright.
Creed 2 is not bad. Yeah,
It's
Creed 2 is
alright,
not
bro.
bad.
Damn.
But listen, no, Michael B. Jordan's got a movie coming out at the end of this year that's supposed to be really good.
What's it called?
Just Mercy.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, he
I know
played
what you're
like-
talking
Preview
about.
up for it?
I saw.
don't
I had a
think so.
screening
No,
for
no,
it.
But there was some screenings for it that I almost went to, and he played
You
just
saw-
to be brief,
you
he
saw it
plays
already?
a lawyer, and he's
No,
defending
I didn't.
Jamie
I didn't go
Foxx.
to the screener, but I had a
The
screener
real
for it
Jamie
at the lot.
Well, not the real Jamie Foxx, but the character played by Jamie Foxx.
Yeah.
And what did Jamie Foxx do? Is it a drama? Because them
Yeah,
two
drama.
funny niggas.
True.
It's a
So
drama.
after that, he was in the category with Anthony Anderson, Chadwick Boseman, Denzel, Mahershala Ali.
This nigga went over
Mahershala Ali should have won that.
That nigga won an Oscar. It's the BET Awards.
Are you
Usually
y'all
they mirror
nuts?
that. Usually
And
they
that
just
nigga-
mirror
he won
that
for
for
Black
the most
Panther?
part.
I should have won.
No, Michael B.
BET
Jordan just
Awards.
won. They didn't have a specific movie. It was just
What?
best male actor.
that's
BET,
crazy.
BET, go back and fix this. Yeah, fix this.
Shout out
too
to. I
late.
just want to give a special shout out to the Young Stars Award. I had to shout out Marseille Martin because she's from Dallas and she's pretty dope. Pretty
She's
active.
too
Shorty
grown.
from,
She's too
from
grown.
Blackish?
She needs to sit
She
the
from
fuck back.
Blackish,
And
yeah.
she's from Blackish.
She needs to sit her ass down.
Best movie they gave it to Black Klansman last year.
Okay.
From
Yeah.
Creed to If Bill Street Could Talk. I don't know how Black Klansman.
I
wins
heard
over
that
Bill
was
Street.
lovely. I just don't know how to
If
picture
Bill
it.
Street
still
Could Talk
haven't
was
watched-
the best film
I
in this
haven't
whole
gotten all the way
category.
I haven't watched if Bill Street could
Is the
talk
best
that. I
because
gotta
you
watch that.
I
you
need
have
to.
I need to.
you have then the other two is Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, which was dope,
Nope.
Good movie, but I didn't.
and The Hate You Give was also in this category.
Listen to me.
I'm gonna go with the
Bad.
hate you give.
Avengers,
Hate You Give was-
Avengers Endgame came out, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that means all this nut ass corny shit's supposed to be over with.
Why this
Come
nigga-
on,
Yo,
bro.
shut your mouth.
Fuck
hating
all
on
that
Marvel?
bullshit.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna keep
Shut
it
your
stacked
mouth.
with you,
Fuck
bro.
that new
Look,
Spider-Man.
you know
Fuck
what?
all these
I'ma say
fucking
this.
Marvel. If anybody was a real
listen,
nigga
I'ma
like
say
me
this.
growing up, we played
up?
outside.
I'ma
I
say
ain't find out
this.
about all these fuck niggas till the
This
movie
nigga is
started coming
mad.
out.
What?
I'm
Are you
dead and
serious?
I'm writing.
Growing up.
I ain't fucking
Yo,
doing that.
listen.
No,
Fuck
are you
Spider-Man.
serious,
I'm sure
bro?
we got hella
Fuck the
categories
Hulk.
left.
Fuck
but I'ma
all that
say
shit.
this,
Grown ass
and I
men
think
in the
we
movie
closing this
theater
Where the
up.
fuck do you
crying.
live?
Kevin needs to
Fuck
be out
all
this
y'all.
motherfucker right now.
God damn it.
Because look,
Yeah,
Is
I'm
you
faded.
nuts?
Yeah,
these
I said it.
motherfuckers is hard.
The
Every single
final,
one of these
the
movies
Fantastic
is
Four was
fire.
better than y'all niggas.
How about this nigga? If you would have paid to go to see movies,
Y'all
you could
sound
actually
like two
fuck with,
drunk dudes at a
maybe-
barbershop.
I watched Paid
Bro,
in Full.
that's what I'm
How
saying, we
about
about to
that?
close
They
this
was
motherfucker.
superheroes.
Close it out,
Niggas.
'cause-
Them niggas wasn't superheroes,
Close it out.
bro. Listen,
Nuts,
bro.
B.
Listen, bro. This
Close
nigga
it
hating
out.
on superheroes. I'm sorry, but I'm about to close it out. Listen, the BET Awards were amazing.
Hold on,
But-
Cardi did win Album of the Year over
Album of the
Astro
Year.
World Championships.
Y'all don't close this bitch.
Bro,
LMA
listen.
and Everything Is Love.
I'm a-
That's
close
the
this with
only
this.
thing they mirrored to the Grammys.
Bro, I'm going to keep it at this, bro.
Yeah.
Because that actually fully illustrates my point. Because Freeway mentioned it earlier when he talked about people supporting us. Shout out to everybody who supported us up until now.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say support anything being done by black people.
Not the Avenger.
This
Closing
nigga hating,
time.
this nigga hating like Black Panther and the BET Awards so that we can continue to see representation for us us and our people.
Closing
as we have always. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to my boy Kev. He over here fucked up right now. Sitting
Yeah,
close
y'all
to
niggas.
Yo.
Y'all
And I
niggas
want
is
to end my
nuts.
show by saying shout out to y'all niggas
It's
again.
his show, huh? Here, and it begins.
Yeah.
We taking this nigga to court.
Yo, y'all niggas.
The show. I'm gonna end the show by saying shout out to my niggas. I was gonna say I want to thank y'all for allowing me to get go on my rant earlier, and I also want to thank y'all for allowing us to have this show. I want to thank y'all.
I still want to
the
know where the
people.
quarters are, but we can figure it out the next
Bro,
episode.
we never gonna figure out what the fucking quarters are, yo. Fuck
What if you had to put a
Yo,
quarter
Knife,
into
just
a chick
cut
ass
this
before
shit,
you
bro.
eat it?
Bro.
At the pregame
Man,
podcast
what?
on
End
IG.
the show.
Yo, did you hear
Thank y'all
that?
for
Wait, did
listening.
y'all hear this?
What'd he say?
Yo, listen.
What if you had to put a quarter
I
into a
heard-
chick ass before you eat it?
Okay,
Stop.
bye.
Yo, 5 guys for 5 cities. Thanks for listening.
It's the Miseducated Podcast.
The
Check it out.
Miseducated Podcast. Follow us everywhere.